What's up? I have no clue what we're gonna do today. I don't even know what's going on. I don't think there's anything going on. So hopefully the stream be popping today, which it probably won't be. Seems like all the hype on GameStop died pretty quick. What's up, Matt Romano? How you doing, bro? What's up, Mooma? Alex Sure, what's up? Dude, you got shit's wild, bro. Hugh G. You guys are all too slow. Matt Romano's on top of it, bro. Just kidding. I think Alex Sure was here first yesterday. That shit's crazy, bro. I literally. Hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing good. You know how wild it is? Like that 4 or 5 people, the second I go live, want to watch the stream. Like that's crazy to me, bro. So shout out to you guys. God bless you. I appreciate you. That's fucking crazy. Like, what the hell, dude? That shouldn't be like reality, you know? It's fucking crazy, man. Whoops, I just spilt on myself. I wonder if we'll get another like breakout today. The volume is so low, it's crazy. I started reading another book. It's really good. You Can Be a Stock Market Genius by Joel Greenblatt. I've only read one chapter, and it's already pretty interesting, so I'm excited about it. I wanted to read a part if I can find it. If you guys are interested. I gotta find it, though. I don't remember when it was. Oh, wait, it was on chapter 1. Oh, I've read 2 chapters. Read it a few years ago. I read that book, really liked it. Oh, you guys watched? You guys have already read this. Nice. Nice. I just bought this. Like, I'll if I ever do like an Amazon order and I'm like off by a little bit to get free shipping, I'll usually just order one of the books that I want. Because then it's basically like, instead of paying shipping, I just get a book that I want. That's usually what I do. And then, you know, sometimes I read them, sometimes I don't. Usually I do. Just depends. I have a few books that I haven't even read. And they're like really interesting. Like I have one like about like quantum machining and like, oh dude, some crazy shit. You'd have to be a math nerd to even like understand it. So that's kind of why I haven't read them, because like I am kind of a math nerd, but not I'm not that level. Not that level. That's crazy. Notifications faster on mobile. Landscaping today, my shitty electric weed whacker just set on fire from being overworked. Good time. What the hell? Like actually set on fire? That's terrifying. Second I get the notification. Good old Joel. It's about the magic formula. Love that book. It's just it's just interesting learning more about the value investing side of things, I guess. For me. Oh, here, I'll put my screen back up. What happened to the GameStop ticker here? Oh, there we go. I just didn't have it on. What's up, Maro? How you doing, Maro? Maro, when you gonna do a WhatsApp stream, bro? I want to watch that. That sounds so cool. I'm so interested to see. Waiting for Roaring Kitty to drop a stock market book, and I hope it comes with a magic 8 ball. Oh man. I mean, the stock market book was go all in, GameStop and Chewy. Like, holy fuck, dude. Chewy is. Why is Chewy like so good? I hate looking at it, bro. It disgusts me because it's so good. It actually disgusts me to look at it. I'm like, like that was the book. You didn't even need to write a book. You could have just like one sentence, like 4 words, buy GameStop and Chewy. Like that's there you go. You were a billionaire or I don't know, depending how much money you had, I guess. Shit's fucking crazy. Reminiscence of Stock Operator, that one's good. That one's not really like applicable though, but it's a good story. Interesting story. Talking about supercomputers, Boomer Matthew is the best. Quantum computers are quite interesting. Yeah, I don't know a lot about it, but the books are more about like training AIs and stuff, I think. But there's a lot of, yeah, I just haven't dove into it. They're really long books. They're like 1,000-page books, multi-1,000-page books, some of them. Ryobi. Fucking Ryobi, man. Fucking Ryobi. They went and got their shit at. I mean, at least it's not like some Harbor Freight shit. At least they're getting something from Home Depot, so it has a warranty most likely or something. Maybe. Could be something from Harbor Freight. Some Alibaba fucking weed whacker. But Ryobi isn't the best. Something, it just depends, I guess. Been busy with work. Ah, I see. Homie's gonna go live Friday evening. I think I gave him a lot of cards and a few packs to sell. Nice. That'll be dope. I'll try to keep an eye out. What's up, Moose? I hear the biggest short ever has been placed on the SPY. By who? I don't know anything about that. I ain't never heard nothing about no. That's interesting though. If true. I wish I could remember what page it was on. Oh yeah, I think it was this one. Somewhere around here. I don't know if there's anything before this. Oh yeah, so he's basically just talking about why most people's like the teachings in modern education are kind of wrong when it comes to the market, blah blah blah. Shouldn't trust people with degrees and all that, but then it gets into this. It says there are approximately 9,000 stocks listed on the New York Stock Exchange. And the American Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ over-the-counter market combined. Of this number, about 800 stocks have a market cap over 2.5 billion, and approximately 1,500 have market values of over a billion. If we assume Bob does not care to own more than 10% of any company outstanding shares for legal and liquidity reasons, it is likely that the minimum number of different stocks Bob will end up with in his portfolio will fall somewhere between 50 and 100. If he chooses to expand the universe from which he chooses potential purchase candidates to those companies with the market capitalizations below a billion, perhaps to take advantage of some lesser followed and possibly undiscovered bargain stocks, his minimum number could easily expand to over 200 different stocks. And I think before this, he says the dude's portfolio is like 12 billion or something. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting, but so you got to keep that in mind. I kind of forgot about that part. He's talking about a 12 billion 12 billion portfolio. Possibly undiscovered bargain. Minimum stocks 200. I need a drink. Hold up. Hold up. Let's see. I'll answer your question in a minute. What's up, Survive and Thrive? Let me read this part first. Sorry, I was fucking dying for a second there. All right. Intuitively, you'd probably agree that there is an advantage to holding a diversified portfolio, so that one or two unfortunate bonehead stock picks do not unduly impair your confidence and pocketbook. On the other hand, is correct number of different stocks to own in a properly diversified portfolio 50, 100, or even 200. It turns out that diversification addresses only a portion and not the major portion of the overall risk of investing in the stock market. And if you remember, we kind of talked about this yesterday, I think. We talked about, someone was talking about how the SPY is less risky or whatever. And we were talking about something like that, if you remember. Even if you took the precaution of owning 9,000 stocks, you would still be at risk for the up and down movement of the entire market. The risk, known as the market risk, would not have been eliminated by your perfect diversification. While simply buying more stocks can't help you avoid market risk, it can help you avoid another kind of risk, non-market risk. Non-market risk is the portion of a stock's risk that is not related to the stock market's overall movements. This type of risk can arise when a company's factory burns down, or when a new product doesn't sell as well as expected. By not placing all your eggs in a buggy whip, breast implant, or pet rock, or huckapoo sweater company, you can diversify away that portion of your risk that comes from misfortunes of any individual company. Statistics say that owning just 2 stocks eliminates 46% of non-market risk of owning just one. This type of risk is supposedly reduced by 72% with a 4-stock portfolio, by 81% with an 8-stock portfolio, 93% with 16, 96% with 32, and 99% with 500 stocks. Without quibbling over the accuracy of these particular statistics, 2 things should be remembered. After purchasing 6 to 8 stocks in different industries, the benefits of adding even more stocks to your portfolio in an effort to decrease risk is small. And two, overall market risk will not be eliminated merely by adding more stocks to your portfolio. From a practical standpoint, when Bob chooses his favorite stocks and is on pick number 20, 30, or 80, he is pursuing a strategy imposed on him by the dollar size of his portfolio, legal issues, and fiduciary considerations. Not because he feels like his last picks are as good as his first, or because he needs to own all of these stocks for optimum portfolio diversification. In short, poor Bob has to come up with scores of great stock ideas, choose from a limited universe of most widely followed stocks, buy and sell large amounts of individual stocks without affecting their share price, and perform in a fishbowl where his returns are judged quarterly and even monthly. Luckily, you don't. So, pretty interesting so far. Who handles shipping? Oh, you have to do shipping. I don't know. What not shipping? Sus. Very sus. It not gives you shipping levels. You just gotta print and ship. Yeah, it gives you labels. But yeah, you gotta have a printer. Which I have a printer. And you gotta have boxes and or bubble mailers, depending what you're shipping. Just depends. Does ship to Canada. I might have to check it out. Moose sets depending on the seller. I see on maybe like $4 to ship. Out of country, it's different. Like KCR had to pay like $20-$30 in shipping or some crazy shit like that. Stay above 30 GME. Anything lower, I get nervous. Well, you better be okay with being nervous then, because I wouldn't be surprised if it went lower. Just being honest, I would just be okay with it. I don't know why. I don't know. Anything lower is boring. I mean, I wouldn't I wouldn't care if it went lower personally, but maybe that's just me. Hella tired. Damn, that sucks. You got this, bro. On the grind. We're gonna read this. At least I think. I hope this keeps going. I can't remember. There's another part coming up. I just don't know how far into the chapter. Oh wait, this is chapter 1. All right, whatever. Since Bob clearly has his hands full, where can an investor turn for insight into making a fortune in the stock market? For better or worse, all roads appear to leave us at the doorstep of my in-laws. Don't worry, I said mine, not yours. A typical weekend will find them scouting out a country auction, antique store, or estate sale, looking for art or antiques that catch their fancy. And avid collectors, they seek out works that will give them joy to own and live with on a daily basis. As closet capitalists, they look for undiscovered or unrecognized works of art or antiques that they can buy at prices far below their true value. When in capitalist mode, the in-laws follow a very simple strategy. Whether they find a beautiful specimen of antique furniture at Ponduck Fine Antiques or Tractor Parts, or an or an impressionist's painting from Grandma Bag of Donuts and Attic, they ask themselves only one question before buying. Are there comparable pieces of furniture or paintings that have recently sold at auction, or to dealers at prices far above potential purchase price? It's truly that simple. Although we can probably learn more from the questions they don't ask. They don't ask, is this painter going to be the next Picasso? Or is the 18th century French furniture going to skyrocket in value? While it would be nice, and perhaps more lucrative, to be able to predict those types of future developments, few people can combine ability and knowledge and timing to see and profit consistently from future events. Whether the in-laws can or cannot predict the future is beside the point. They don't have to. They already know how to profit from studying the present. That doesn't mean their knowledge of art or antiques doesn't help them make money, but many people can acquire the same knowledge. Their edge comes from taking this knowledge and applying it in places off the beaten path. While these places are tougher to find, once found, less competition from other informed collectors creates an opportunity for them to find inefficiently priced bargains. Finding bargain stocks works much the same way. If you spend your energies looking for and analyzing situations not closely followed by other informed investors, your chance of finding bargains greatly increases. The trick is locating those opportunities. It is like the old story about the plumber who comes to your house, bangs the pipe once, and says that'll be $100. $100, you say. All you did was bang the pipe once. Oh no, the plumber responds. Banging on the pipe is only $5. Knowing where to bang, that's $95. In the stock market, knowing where to bang is the secret to your fortune. With that in mind, let's uncover the secret hiding places of stock market profits. Are you guys liking this so far? Is it eye-opening? I mean, if you've read this, oh yeah, we're on chapter 2 now. Very, very short chapter 1, I forgot. It's informational. I think it just, it makes you think about things. It makes you think about life. It makes me think about Pokemon, actually, more than the stock market. It actually makes me think about Pokemon, because I mean, I've bought multiple things Pokemon wise that are, already worth like triple or 5x what they're worth. Like that's crazy that you can just do that with Pokemon. Whether it lasts in the future or not, we'll see, but it's still interesting. It makes me think about Pokemon. And then the stock diversification, obviously that's more stocks, but Pokemon as well. Like, you don't have to have a portfolio of just stocks. Like, you don't have to buy a bunch of stocks. You can buy stocks, stuff, but the overall message is finding bargains, I guess. Mint City, what's up? Mudcat, bro, Mudcats, bro. Shout out Mudcats. He called the playoffs, bro. Well, I mean the playoffs aren't over, but I'm pretty sure he said the Pacers were gonna win, and that 3-pointer at the end was absolutely incredible. That 3-pointer, dude. Holy shit, that 3-pointer, dude. Holy shit, that's a questionable 3-pointer. Foot on the line. Foot on the line. That was insane, bro. Questionable 3-pointer from my perspective, but still, absolutely insane. That shit's funny, bro. Hey, you could have made a plus 450 on the futures, bro. You could have made a lot on the futures. I don't know what the bet was. I don't know what the odds were for the last game, but you would have absolutely crushed on those futures. Hopefully you bet on that. Hopefully. But price after earnings, I don't know. I honestly don't care about the price. I'll be perfect. I'll be straight up, bro. Like, I know. I promise you, I just don't. I don't even really think about it. I would say up or down, maybe flat. 97.20. Fair. So that's a very good story. It's You Can Be a Stock Market Genius by Joel Greenblatt. So that's only the first chapter. I haven't even read that far into it. Oh yeah, I forgot about your question. My bad, Alex. My bad. Let me catch up real quick. I shot milk out my nose when that 3 happened. What's up, Matthew? How you doing, Matthew? Hope you're doing good. He said Pacers gonna win the championship. I mean, I don't remember. He either said that or he said they were gonna win the series. I don't know. I don't know if they'll win the Thunder, but we'll see, I guess. 20-point comeback is insane. I don't know if that's a choke or the ultimate comeback. All right, so what do I think Ryan Cohen's ambitions at GameStop today compared to earlier times at Chewy? I would imagine that his ambitions are even higher for GameStop, considering he doesn't make money from GameStop, like running it. It's all in the stock. Like every dollar he makes is because the stock is, going up. Like besides the security, I guess, but like his incentive to make GameStop a more valuable business, and he sold Chewy for $3 billion. Like, in my opinion, I think GameStop's going to multi-billion-dollar, as far as assets, like maybe even hundreds of billions, maybe even one day $1 trillion in assets. If you're looking out, 30, 40 years, who knows what's possible? Like, I think the ambitions for GameStop are way higher. I think Chewy was just the test, I guess. He already has that experience with the business, and he has that team. So I think, I think and look at Chewy, bro. Just look at Chewy. Chewy's insane. As far as the stock goes, but and the company, they made 450 million last year. 450 million, and it's like a really small company. Like I think they only have like 2 or 3 billion in assets. Like Chewy's pretty small, and it's absolutely killer. So I think Chewy, is just, I don't know. I think I would imagine 400 million last year, man. That's crazy. And they only have, yeah, 3 billion on the balance sheet. Like that's a massive income for that small of a company. And the market cap on the stock's crazy. Almost 20 billion. Like if you're comparing, which GameStop and Chewy are a fair comparison. GameStop's stock price should be a lot more, or Chewy's stock price is very overvalued. I don't know which one. I don't know which one, so we got to meet somewhere in the middle, right? So I don't know, man. But Chewy is interesting. And yeah, I think GameStop's going to be one of the like straight legacy. Like I think Chewy was, that first business. It was very successful. He sold it. He thought he was done. But I think GameStop's the legacy play. Straight up. I think everyone's going to remember GameStop. And, maybe even Ryan Cohen. What if Ryan Cohen becomes that guy? There's not gonna, when Warren Buffett dies, who's that guy? There's really not. There's not that guy anymore when Buffett's gone. Really, there's no really like public CEOs, I guess. Mainstream CEOs like Ryan Cohen will be that guy. I think. We'll see. Knicks are famous for choking. Hot assets? You got asset? I can't do Hubert right now. My voice is messed up. Ads. Rip. Ads. Alright, later, Matthew. Much love, bro. Have a good one. Yeah, we gotta keep Twitter open. If we get any drops. Well, looks like there's a... Oh, damn it, I didn't get my Costco account again. It says there's more Costco's coming up, so I should probably do that. But they'll probably release today. No one... Well, now you're getting clapped because you're promoting another person. So bye. These fucking losers, dude. Why do they come in my stream and promote nonsense? You guys want to learn how to read a chart? Join my Discord. It's $3 a week, and I'll teach you how to read a chart. I'll teach you how to read candles. I'll tell you what they mean, even though it's the most basic thing ever. Like, all you gotta do is pay me $3, bro. Fuck, man. All you gotta do is pay me $3, bro. Please, just 3. Gme, and he inherited. I mean, I don't think he inherited it if he didn't want to be a part of. He was my homie. He was joking. Madame Zeroni's a movie from the holes. Oh, well, no jokes allowed. There's no joking allowed. You get clapped if you don't follow the rules. Oh man. If you don't follow the rules, you get clapped. Simple as that. There's no warnings. I don't give people warnings anymore, unfortunately. Oh man. That's funny. That's even funnier that it's someone you know. Oh man. Chewie gave him the taste of blood and now he's a total vampire with GME. Interesting. Interesting. Being a Knicks fan is hard. Oh, that 3 was disgusting. I think they're promoting a sidekick lady. Oh, I don't know. I just saw a promotion and clap was the first thing I thought. The first thing I thought about was just clapping him. I didn't even read the whole thing, honestly. I just clapped him. Like I didn't even like that's no warnings. I'm just ruthless, I guess. It is what it is. Just follow the rules, I guess. I don't know. There might not be rules posted anywhere, but I think it's I don't know. I feel like it's pretty easy. I haven't seen holes though since I was in like fucking elementary school. Like where the where the hell are you getting a holes why are you bringing a holes reference in 2025? Like come on, bro. I literally haven't seen that movie since I was like 10 years old or younger. You're bringing a holes reference? You're a weirdo, bro. You need to like get with the times. You need to get with the times, bro. using like using like a fucking 20-year-old reference. Come on, bro. Don't know how I stumbled in here, but I like the vibes. Well, God bless you, Jeremy R. I hope hopefully it stays that way cuz I don't know, things happen. I tend to say the wrong things sometimes. It is what it is. Just clap the heads off. They ask questions later. Yeah, I mean, if they want to be here, they'll come back. It's fine. No hard feelings. You just get clapped sometimes. It is. It happens. It happens. Madame Zeroni. I don't even. I don't even remember that character. So that's a long time. I think I've even read the book. So, yeah, I really don't. That's an old reference. The only rule YouTube shows when you enter is GME Corey, GME to the moon. Nice. I forgot I can put rules there. Maybe I should do that. I'm gonna do that right now, actually. They're not gonna be what you think they are, but I'm changing the rules. Nah, I won't change the rules. I like to keep people guessing. I like to keep people guessing. What's next? He always says my mom's Madame Zeroni. What does this lady even look like? Yeah, I don't remember that character, bro. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. You can kick people out of the stream or just from typing. I mean, I don't kick them out of the stream. Yeah, it's just from typing. I can kick people out of the stream. I just don't do that because I don't care if the haters come back. They can if they want. They just need to follow the rules in the chat. I'm not gonna ban them from the stream. Although, some people should be banned from the stream. I'm not gonna do that. If they want to watch the stream, they can. But just follow the rules in the chat. That's all. That's all. I just want to have a good chat. I don't care who watches. If you want to sit and talk shit, why I'm here and you just talking shit at the screen, like, good for you. You have fun doing that. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing. So I guess we're not too different, but yeah. So you can do that, but just keep my chat a good place. My chat needs to be a place where people can chill and, bring valuable information sometimes whenever there is valuable information, which I know is not really all the time, but still. Yeah, that's all. The chat's just got to be good. I don't care who watches. Like I said, I could clap. I could clap harder. I could just ban everyone, but that would be fucked up. Trying to go poke hunting soon? Are you gonna play Pokemon Go, bro? I play Pokemon Go. Anyone land a Costco bundle? I wish. I think it's literally just like me, you, Muma, and I don't know how active Muma is on the sealed product, but so I think it's literally just like me, you, and Break Sports or Break Nation, who like are really on the Pokemon. I think Muma likes slabs. Schlabs. Some people can't help themselves. Maybe they like being clapped. Well, that's fair. I mean, I like clapping them, so it's a fair exchange then. It's a fair exchange. I like clapping people. That's why I took away mods, because it's fun to clap people. The mods take away my fun. There's no fun when the mods are around. Especially Moose. Moose is ruthless. He'll just ban someone. He won't even let me mess with them first. He'll just ban them. There's a good mod right there, but sometimes I like messing with them first. I want to take my Riker out. What's a Riker? I never even heard of a Riker. Ban them all. Pokemon Go slaps. It's pretty fun. I used to play it a little bit. I played it more when I had my Sur on, because I could go places a lot faster. I just like the boosters for sealed ETBs. I don't like the value packs to cost. That's fair. Riker 9,000 or 900. What the heck, dude? What the heck? This thing's sick, dude. This thing's badass. You have the sport or the rally, or do you just have the normal one? That thing is crazy, bro. How do you have that, but you're a hater? That's what I wasn't gonna say it, but I was low-key thinking the same thing. I'm like, God, Cam used to be such a fucking hater. Oh, Brian Tampa, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Unfortunately, Brian Tampa, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You broke the rules. I'm sorry, bro. Unfortunately, you can come back tomorrow and type in chat, but you broke the rules. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It sucks to suck. It sucks to suck. The training wheels. Oh my god, that's so funny, dude. I love that. See, I saw there's a Pokemon Go event at a park near me this weekend. 90K people expected to come. Holy shit. That's insane, bro. Best mod ever. I like Moose's mod. He's a good mod. But I just like clapping people. It's fun. Yeah, 90K is insane. No wonder you can sell Pokemon boxes for like triple. Like it makes sense. That's crazy. Oh man. Just keep out the skate park. I think I've seen someone come in on that at the skate park before, like a long time ago. I want to say. Maybe not, but I swear it happened. King of Trolls is the only troll allowed. I mean, it's because you at least follow the rules. I don't know why people. If you're gonna troll, it's better for you to like not follow the rules, because then you don't get clapped immediately. If you want to troll, it's like not following the rules is the worst thing you can do, because then you just like there's no fun in it. You just get clapped immediately and you can't talk in the chat anymore. What's up, Elvis? How you been, bro? Please remain seated. Oh man. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got for news these days. See if they updated their game. Bitcoin. There's been like no news on GameStop. All anyone talks about is Bitcoin anymore. It's like they bought 500 million. It's like nothing. It's just interesting. You know what I've been thinking about? I wonder if they bought like 500 million of the SPY and like I don't know, 200 million Ethereum or like 200 million Apple or Microsoft or something. Like I wonder if they bought more than just Bitcoin. Maybe they didn't buy more Bitcoin, but I wonder if they bought other things. Doesn't seem likely, but I don't know. If you're going to expose yourself to the market, you might as well buy the SPY too. I guess. I don't know. And if they bought the dip, that would be pretty nice. You'd be up like 15% on the SPY position. And I wonder if they did the buyback too back at $20. They have 100 million buyback that was in play. I wonder if they actually did it. Because I was very surprised when we weren't like selling with the market. And earnings is in 6 days. That'll be cool, I guess. Never any good deals on slabs anymore, bro. I like never see any good deals. I almost got one the other day. It was a Zapdos actually. You were probably bidding on it if you were on eBay. I almost scored a pretty sick Zapdos, but they bid it way too high for me. It was like a $40, $60 card at like $30 or something. And then they bid it. I don't remember what they bid it up to, but what was the set? It was a sword and shield one. It was like Zapdos chasing a duo. I forget what I don't remember the set though. It was sword and shield. Galarian. Yeah. Actually, I think it is that. I think it is that. It's so funny if you got that card. Because I wanted that. I probably did. It was literally yesterday, I think. It was literally yesterday. Or like I think it was yesterday. Pretty sure. That's hilarious. Just got a SUV at the moment, no fun toys. Bitcoin controls GME price movements a little bit. I've noticed GameStop has moved a little bit with Bitcoin, but I don't know if I agree with that fully. GameStop's holding up relatively well. What's up, Kev? How you doing? Day of earnings, there'll probably be more than 100 people in the stream. Probably. It'll be a bunch of corn whistlers, though. Unfortunately. It's gonna be a bunch of corn whistlers, bro. It's gonna be mega corn whistler day. I wonder how Dollar Tree did for earnings. Oh, they went down. Interesting. Five Below. Tilly's. I'm interested. I like Tilly's. I think that's an interesting one, if I remember right. And Bark. I actually want to see that. We'll get back to the book in a second. I kind of got distracted. Damn, Tilly's went down to 80 cents? That's crazy. 40 million market cap? What? Tilly's isn't that bad, is it? I thought they were, like, decent. What the fuck? Why is that shit so cheap? 40 million market cap? There's no way. They're not even losing that much. Like, they're losing quite a bit, but... Oh, I see, okay. They're losing a lot of assets. Okay, so maybe that's not good. I thought it was like a multi-billion company, but I guess they're going downhill. What was the other one? Bark? Bark? Bark's doing better than them. Bark? I don't think Bark's profitable. I don't remember. They could be. They're on their way, potentially. Bark's kind of interesting, but I don't think I would just buy more GameStop, I feel like. I don't know. Okay, let's see. PSE cases sealed. How do they prevent tampering? Yeah, they're sealed. You can break them open really easy, but yeah, they're like press sealed, and they're waterproof and stuff, I guess. Who else is having dreams about earnings? If only there was a CEO that knows when to buy the dip. This is just for fun now. I mean, I don't really think about earnings, I'll be honest. I'm in this stock for multiple years, so it doesn't seem like earnings. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how exciting it actually is. I just have no expectations, and I just don't really care because I'm not going to sell if the stock goes up anyway. Galarian Zappy, I probably did. Damn. Positive CGC, I just snagged that one and the other. No, it was a PSA 10. I snagged that one and two birds, Moltres and Kuno. So I have a little set of the birds, Vulture Culture. Nah, it was a PSA 10 one. It was really cool. I would never buy a CGC one for like my personal collection, even though my personal collection's trash right now. Like the only good card in my well, I might be on a whatnot stream here soon selling a bunch of cards, and the only card I'll probably keep is the Jinx. So my collection is very small. I was hoping to add that Zapdos. That Zapdos was sick. If I could have got that for like 35 bucks or something, or below 40 at least, that would have been a sick pickup. But people went crazy on that thing. Kev83, what are your thoughts now on companies snapping up Bitcoin bubble about to pop, or is it about to rip to 500,000 like I keep hearing? I feel like it's just going to stay the same price personally, but I don't know. People waiting outside GameStop right now for Switch. Oh, doesn't that come out in the 6th or the 7th? I don't remember. I'm sticking with cycle theory. Probably go to have a shit at the end of the year. 65% dip being kind. Interesting. I just feel like it's not gonna move. I feel like we're gonna be around 100K. Maybe it'll go to 150, but I don't think it's gonna go up as much as people think. But who knows? Trying to predict a 5 year what's gonna happen in 5 years? That's tough. That's tough. Short term, I don't know. I just don't really see it dipping personally. I just don't see it moving. There's too much money being flowed in. We'll see. Fair. Yeah. Yeah, Jeremy R. Just enjoying my investment for what it is. I don't really care like too much. I don't really think too much about it these days. I just buy some when I feel like it, and that's about it. Like I should have bought more on the dip today, but I only bought a share. Well, I bought 3 shares last night, I guess. I think. I don't remember. I don't remember what I do sometimes. I just buy like a share or two every now and then. I have too many shares to like really care. It's just yeah. CGC's garbage. Tagging PSA is the wave. I don't know. Most of those whatnot streams are CGC. Sure, a lot of them don't get high bids, but they're selling CGC cards like nothing. Like 5, 6 cards a minute. Like that's crazy. Would be nice to get an exciting announcement next week. I mean, what would an exciting announcement be to you? Like I you know, elaborate. Like what's an exciting announcement to you? Getting lazy and can't do push-ups. I literally did triceps yesterday. What do you mean? I was gonna go to the gym today, but I was supposed to go somewhere with my homie and he hasn't hit me up. So I just started the stream. I'm like, whatever. Wasting my time. This is why you don't wait on other people, bro. They just waste your time all the time. They just always wasting your time. Other people are a liability sometimes, unfortunately. GameStop announced they'll be selling video games for money. The money flowing in is relative, as in the last cycle there was less money, but it was cheaper, so who knows? Still a 4-year cycle until it's not for me. Fair enough. Fair enough. Personal collection, do you want tag or PSA? I only like PSA. I only fuck with PSA. Because I feel like, because PSA is the most expensive. And I feel like if they ever raise the prices for grading cards, that should make the other cards, the PSA cards go, at least the 10s, maybe the 9s. They should go up a little bit in value, maybe. Maybe not, but that's just kind of how I feel. And tag, I don't know. I think PSA is the way to go, I guess. PSA 10, like 9s or whatever. You might as well just buy the raw card if you're going to buy a 9. I feel like it's like 10 or nothing, really. I like CGC because they're cheap as hell. Also, I want to crack one open and send it to PSA. That'd be interesting. MA and or further guidance details. What is MA? I don't know what MA stands for. But guidance would be interesting. I feel like they could give guidance at this point. Maybe. Seems pretty consistent. PSA and tags prices are starting to become the same price. Interesting. I'm gonna draw a card and send it to PSA just for laughs. You could. Merger / acquisition. Oh, okay. Who would they merge though with though? Like I don't know. I don't know who they would I don't know who they would merge with or do an acquisition that would even be worth their time, At that point they should have just bought more Bitcoin. Like I don't see what merger would benefit them. They should have just bought more Bitcoin if they're going to do something like that. Cordell, me, and the homie are going to make a YouTube video about opening CGC and regrading it through PSA or tag. Interesting. Try it. That sounds interesting. Could be a good video. Smoking and munchies gets Corey every time. I don't even have munchies. What are you talking about? It's fucking 11:30. Although I am getting kind of hungry. Oh, man. Then turn it into an NFT. I guarantee I could pay it for a scribble. Turn your PSA card into an NFT? That's interesting. That's interesting, Kev. That's interesting. Turning your PSA card into an NFT, huh? Would you sell the whole card as the NFT? Or like would people be buying the NFT for like for fractions of the card? Like if it was like I don't know, theoretically, if it was like $100 card, would you do, $100 100 fractions at $1 each or about? Or would you just have someone buy the NFT for $100? That would be interesting. Selling like fractions of a card. I'd be interested to see if they actually hold an earnings call. They haven't had one since Ryan Cohen took over as CEO back in 23. I don't think they will. And I hope they don't. I like it. I like them being quiet. I like that people are shorting the stock and still doubting it. I don't want any confidence. I like that there's no confidence. That's really like where my real conviction comes from. Besides all the fundamentals and stuff, like the fact that nobody believes in this is a huge reason why I'm in it. Because that's usually, where my best wins have been in the past. It's a big reason to be in it. So I hope they don't say a word. I hope it's nice and quiet and they just keep doing their thing. That's the magic number. I could segment it, let the people hold a cent worth if they want. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Pretty sure Pokemon talked about going digital and making NFTs. That's cool. Kev83 could be on to GME's next big move. I don't know. It was just kind of an interesting thought. I don't know if it's really worth your time or effort or anything. I could be, quote, the safe place for art piece, let people battle for full ownership, then send it out to the winner. I don't know, just thinking out loud. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. You know what I've thought about? I've thought about, like, what if someone made, like, an actual real, like, meme coin where, like, they built, like, a real community and actually didn't, like, rug their community? Like, what would happen? How, like, what would happen? I don't, it's an interesting thought because I've never really seen it. Need to sell the Australia operation? Maybe. Probably. And Europe. Well, Europe more. Australia's kind of. Australia's chill, but definitely need to just get rid of Europe and maybe Australia. Australia was close to profitable, but I think this last year wasn't the best. So I think we need to just get rid of all of it. Except US. US only company. USA. USA. Could Gme be bringing back the NFT marketplace to revolutionize collections of cards, almost be put out of business by digital games? Makes a comeback by making TCG digital TCG marketplace. Interesting. Yeah, that's interesting actually when you put it that way. That is very interesting. Nobody wants to buy. Maybe they haven't tried to sell it yet. Well, they're trying to sell Canada and France. We know that for sure. You know, they announced that, but they haven't announced anything about selling Australia. So we'll see when that comes, I guess. You'd be overtaken by someone with more money, and once they have more coins than you, they rug it themselves. Yeah, but if your community just buys at the bottom and the price keeps going up, does it really matter at that point if they sell? Because it's just gonna go back to the price you guys all bought. Like it should, theoretically. If everyone's in, and if it's like a small enough thing that nobody really knows about it. I don't know. It's just a thought. I would never do it. Unless there was a way to like actually legitimately put like some value behind the coin, but that doesn't seem like a possibility as of now. It seems like it's kind of just you really have to trust the person, so it doesn't seem like something ever worth doing. But yeah. Did I hear freedom? What's up, Isaiah? Kev83 blowing my mind. The RWA thing, like create a smart contract, collect enough monies for the expensive art piece, and each sender holds a proportion amount of it. Like you could own $10 worth of it, the Mona Lisa or something. Yeah. You need a governance model for when it comes to sell. I see, I see. I mean, Europe and Canada. Well, they already sold Canada, but it just takes a long time. It's a slow process. Like, I've never sold a business, obviously, but huge volume candles. I mean, you did just stop out everyone who shorted in the morning, so, you know, that's probably more part of it. Does Yahoo even have candles? No, those are pretty big, but those are just like right at the breakout here, so it would be expected. Your volume overall today is trash. But nice to see us keep bouncing off the 30 with decent buying pressure. Good to see. Really good to see, actually. Nobody's gonna ever make money off of it. Huge volume candles coming in. Buying part of a Team Rocket's Mewtwo, that's dumb. Would allow broke people to dip their toe into real estate and things usually out of their reach. Yeah. That's a fair assessment. Fair assessment. I feel like Kev83 is secretly an evil genius. Well, I mean, this is all the theses of blockchain and crypto, basically. Is, you know, being able to have partial ownership of things. Which is, you know, basically stocks, but just crypto coins really don't have, you know, they don't really have anything backing it as of right now. Most of them at least. You know, a lot of them have like games behind them and AIs, and a lot of them do have things behind them, but it's not like real assets or anything like that as of right now, at least that I know of. Maybe there is something out there right now, but somebody knows something we don't know yet. Never buy partial ownership of collectible. I mean, buying partial ownership of things is a way to reduce risk. So I don't know. Like if I ever wanted to buy another house, I'd probably want to buy it with someone. Do you consider yourself that you know about the market and the things you talk? Well, I've been doing the stock market for 6-7 years now. So I feel like I'm pretty confident in my knowledge of the market. Why do you ask? I mean, if anyone's been here the past 6 months and they invested in a GameStop or Chewy, the only two stocks we've been talking about every single day for 6 months, I mean, I feel like you'd be pretty happy with everything you've learned here. All the Pokemon, everything, honestly. Like if this stream hasn't been of value to people, that sucks. I'm sorry, because if you've listened to anything I've said as far as like investments and stuff, I think you would be very happy with your outcome as of right now. While everyone was shitting on us. So I don't know. Just a thought. I think you'd be really happy with Chewy. I'm not, but I think you'd be really happy with Chewy. Oh man. Imagine owning $40 worth an apartment and getting you 1 cent rent every month. You get what I mean? I mean, if you get it back in the token, though, that 1 cent in the future could be worth 5-10 cents. But yeah, I agree. It'll hit me once like a mental meteorite. What's up, Johnny John? Corey does heavy research before he talking about a stock. Yeah, usually. I mean, usually I don't talk about stocks. Usually we pretty much only talk about GameStop, and sometimes I cry about Chewy. Like, that's pretty much the only thing we talk about. Every now and then well, I mean, I feel like, you know, a few months ago we used to research a lot more companies, but it was mostly just researching. It wasn't even, you know, looking for things to buy. Like if you if you bought GameStop or Chewy, literally, those are the only two stocks I ever talk about like consistently. Like, I mean, you probably have made more than anyone else. I don't know. It's interesting to think about, but I'm not in Chewy, so I shouldn't take credit for that one. That's just a illusion. That's an illusion. I've suddenly become somewhat of a crypto investor myself. I used to be too, but now even more. Nice. I just like GameStop, and I just cry about Chewy. It just makes me cry at night. Like, damn. AMC, interesting. Would help massively in the divide of the wealthy and the poor owning assets. Yeah, but it would also give the wealthy more money just to buy more assets. So, I mean, I guess that could be a good thing because that would make assets go up in value more. I don't know. It's interesting. There's a lot of interesting scenarios that could play out. A lot of people will appear shortly. I bet there's a lot of people here right now. Just went up a little bit. Nice volume. I bet we got. I'm gonna guess. I'll say 60 people. Ah, 49. So close, so close. I was gonna guess 50. I was gonna guess 50, but damn. 3% increase is just okay, pretty normal. Yeah, I agree. People get too excited. Chat part-timers are rolling in. We're up 3%? No, actually 2. Insane insight. We're playing with 2.5%. Yeah. I mean, it's always nice to see a volume going, or huge volume and upside, you know. From my perspective, that just means, you know, someone with massive amounts of money is buying the stock, and you know, whether it keeps going up or not, who cares? Like, that's just showing you another massive person, you know, another person with a bunch of money is buying it. Like, it's very, very simple if you understand price action. So, you know, whether it, like I said, whether it keeps going up or not, who knows? But I mean, we've been watching this stock every single day for, well, at least I have. You know, I've been streaming about it for about 6 months, 7 months, but I've been watching this stock every single day, literally all day for a year. Like, this is very normal. And from my perspective, it's just people entering the stock. It's nothing like, oh, it's gonna squeeze! Oh my god! No, it's just someone with a lot of money buying. Like, it's very, very simple. Also, you had a decent breakout here. So, also shorts closing. Let's see. What is the price of Chewy? Chewy's almost at $48, bro. Chewy's almost tripled just this year, or just the past year. Oh, man. Chewy is almost tripled, bro. It's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. If I say I'm excited for the price being up 2% now, will you attack me? Yes, I am going to attack you. Oh, man. I'm just kidding. I don't care, bro. I just don't know why people get excited. It just doesn't, like, if you've been in this stock as long as I have, I just don't understand how you get excited. Straight up. I just don't understand how. But maybe it's because I have a lot longer of a time frame than a lot of people. I don't know. Price action is sus. Didn't I clap you? How are you typing again? I thought I clapped you. How are you typing again already? What the hell? I swear I clapped you, but alright. Welcome back, I guess. Just don't, what, maybe I clapped someone else. I don't remember, bro. I don't remember. What the hell happened? Was it yesterday? See, I clap so many people, I forget who I clap. Oh, yeah, you promoted another stream yesterday. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, don't do that. Don't promote other streams in my chat. Same time as the stock. Twin Dad is the best part of today is that we are still consolidating the 30 range. This is beautiful. Yep, trading volume in the 30s. See, last time you hit 30s, I mean, besides the squeeze in May, but the last 2 times after that, you like didn't trade volume. You hit 30, it traded there for like 2 days and then sold off like 20-30%. Now you're trading volume in the 30s, and that's beautiful thing, beautiful thing. You love to see it. You love to see it. Gme cross 31. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? I'm up 4s. I have 2x leverage. Well, be careful. I got my like in. What's up, snakes? I'm here until Corey reads more GME news for us. Well, unfortunately, Jack Reacher, there's no GME news, so you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be disappointed because there literally is never any GameStop news. It's such a rare thing. GME. No, we can buy something like certificates. They're terrible. They're what they are. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll quote you on that now. Out of context, it's gonna squeeze. I mean, I feel like very clear that I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's see them boxes daily. Chewy on almost every doorstep. Yeah, Chewy's insane. I want 7%. 15% would be ideal. What is it, 37 now? That's when I'll get excited. I mean, this is exciting, bro. Trading volume in the 30s is great. Why is this guy promoting fake news in my stream? I said I was gonna hate on promote. Alright, well. Yeah, typing someone else's stream in the chat is promoting. You can't delete his message. You have to clap him immediately. There's no deleting the message. Once you promote it, it's immediate clap. Timeout 24 hours. No questions asked. That's yeah. You're committing treason by mentioning another stream here. And you will be stoned to death. He's a witch. Can I ask then what would have you excited, or at least the slight ball tingle? I mean, if it had another like May last year where it went, if it doubled or tripled in like 2 days, that would be kind of exciting. But at the same time, I'd be pretty sad because I'd really want to sell my shares. So that's kind of disappointing. So as long as nothing like that happens, I don't feel like I'll be excited at all. I was excited at $20 because I knew this was going to be the greatest investment I ever made in my life. So why would I be, I was excited then when everyone else hated it. That's when I was excited. Now it's whatever, It is what it is. It's like, it really doesn't matter at this point. I'm not selling ever. Unless, I need to, I guess. But I'm not selling. I don't care. So what's there to get excited about? Really? I feel like the only reason you'd be excited is if you plan on selling anytime soon. So I don't know. Why do you get excited? That's my question. Why do you get excited when the stock's up 2%, 3%? Like, what's exciting about this? Like, for real? Like, what? Why is it exciting? Because the number in your account's going up? Like, what does that have to do with anything? I don't know. Like, what's exciting about this? Like, straight up. Can someone please explain what's exciting about this? Anyone? Any takers? What's up, Sham God? What's up? BIIV. Don't be putting fake news in my chat. The hell, bro? Putting fake news in my chat? That's crazy. What happened to Kristen? She's either on vacation, but she also might have like left the stream. She did tell me one day that she was thinking about not watching the stream anymore. But I think she's on vacation. So, one of those two. I don't know which one. No, I see why there's 45 people here today. We've been almost up a whole dollar since I've looked. What's up, Break Nation? How you doing, bro? How you doing? I ain't never gonna sell! We had the ducking stool for witches. If you survived, you were a witch and burned at the stake. If you died, you were innocent but unlucky. Rough deal. Oh, shit. Johnny John. Roaring Kitty's coming back today. I don't know about that, but maybe. Maybe. What are we thinking will happen with earnings, up or down? Who cares? It's going to be the first profitable earnings or profitable Q1 earnings in 6 years. Who cares what the stock does? And people are too focused on the price of the stock. It's interesting. So focused on the wrong things. When you think Gme touches $100, who cares? Whenever it touches $100, that's when it touches $100. Like, why does it matter? I think you should, do you believe it can go to $100? That should be the actual question. The time frame's irrelevant. The time frame is irrelevant. Do you think it can hit $100 or not? That's the real question. Big numbers are fun. I mean, I don't know. I have a lot of money in this stock, and it doesn't. I guess I'm just numb to it because I don't really care what happens. I already know I'm right. So what's there to be excited about? I think a lot of you guys are doubting whether you're right or not. If you've made the bet, I think that might be the issue. I think a lot of you guys doubt it. That might be the issue. I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I right? Do you guys doubt your investment? Is that why you're so worried about the time frame and whether it's going to go up or down? Like, do you doubt your investment? Is that the problem? I literally haven't thought about this until right now. Like, is that really the issue? Do you guys doubt your investment? Straight up. Look, give me some answers in the chat. Do you guys doubt your investment? Is that why you guys always ask about the price, whether it's going to go up or down? Like, is that really it? Do you guys really not have true, do you not believe in your investment? That's all I'm asking. Is that the problem? Because I 100% believe in my investment, and maybe that's the issue. It's just a thought. Maybe it's not. Just a thought. Excited to own the stock. Yeah, exactly. I'm excited to own the stock. I've been excited. I was excited when everyone was scared and hating on it. That was the exciting part. Now it's boring. Now it's boring, man. Now everyone's just weird. How come most of the trolls that come in here definitely don't have English as their first language? Oh man, that's funny. Corey's losing all his girls. GME taking too long. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's fine. It's all good. People come and people go all the time, my friend. That's the life of streaming, especially when you do it every single day, you know? And especially with a personality like mine, like you're not for a lot of you guys who have been here for a long time, I'm very surprised because I'm not the best personality to be with every day. I'll be honest. Would you care if GameStop's going to $1? I mean, then I lost my bet. Who cares? But that's not happening. That doesn't even seem like likely. That literally doesn't seem likely. And if that happens, who cares? You lose some money. Oh no. Oh no, you'll have to go back to work and make it all back. Damn, that sucks. Such is life. Like, who cares if it goes to $1? But I think that is very unlikely. It could maybe go back to 10, 15. I think 15 would be maybe likely. 10 seems a little unlikely at this point. But even that doesn't seem likely. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I lose bets. I've lost bets a bunch of times. It happens. This would be a huge loss if that happened, but nothing I can't bounce back from. Going to work's easy. You just work all day, every day. And then you make it back. But I just don't see that future happening. If I thought GameStop could go to $1, I wouldn't bet on it. No way. That's crazy. All he needs is his queens. Worked a gelato event, so I was away for a couple events. I've been queerly waiting to see you went live, and yes, queerly was meant to type for I'm gay man. Okay. Son of a bitch. Oh man, 100 when it gets in the S&P. Sure. I guess. I think you're onto something. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Options. I have true conviction. Yep. If you know, you know. Nothing's guaranteed. I mean, nothing's guaranteed, but things are more likely than others to happen. Chris Herboy says yes. No doubts here. I'm just permanently excited. It's a personality thing. That's fair. That's fair. Maybe I'm just hardened for all my years in the stock market. And GameStop just made it even worse. Well, and sports betting, and yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of things that have made me hardened to not care. As for me, I like the stock. Amen, Jam God. Just perpetually excited about the stock, but I don't know. People don't come in here and act excited when the stock's down. Like, where were you guys all literally 2 hours ago or 4 hours ago when the stock was down? Like, where were you guys 4 hours ago? You guys weren't in here acting all excited. So, like, is my perspective wrong? I don't know. I don't feel like it is. I think the chat is a very good indicator of what people think about GameStop and how they think about it. So why weren't you guys excited when it was at 29.50 literally 4 hours ago? It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all, actually. I didn't see anyone here all excited, happy, talking about the stock price 4 hours ago. But as soon as it broke out and it started going up, oh man. Oh man. It's a little weird, right? A little weird. I've been excited for 84 years. I bought a couple more shares today under 30. I expect eventually at some point that this stock is going to be over 100 per share, and that's not even going to be close to the high. Yeah, I don't think so either. I think, if you have a long enough time frame, I mean, who knows how high it could go. I've been excited for 741 years. Sometimes I just take my head at the stuff you say, but man, is this stream useful for me? I mean, I say some ridiculous shit sometimes, but who cares? You're bound. I mean, when you do a 7-hour stream that's not like a focused topic, you're just kind of freestyling it. Of course, you're gonna say something people don't agree with. I mean, I'm okay with that though, because I'm just myself. Like I said, I've said this a bunch of times. Like, I get on stream because this is what I do anyway. Like, this is for the 6 months before I started streaming. This is what I was doing. I was sitting in front of this computer, just talking shit on Twitter instead. Now I can talk shit. Now I don't even have to type. It's great. I don't even have to type anymore. I can just turn on the stream and talk as much shit as I want. It's great. And then if people disagree with me, I can clap them. I can clap them. I'm just kidding. The most people who disagree with me don't like give a good reason why they disagree with me. They just get angry and just talk shit. Or just maybe not talk shit. They just attack. That's without a squeeze. It'll actively trade at those levels. Yeah, I think so. 10 equals YOLO. 1 equals banana. I'm confused. They're not profitable by any means. Maybe in a few stores in the US. Interest on cash pile is great, but I'm still worried about the core business is questionable, but I'm still holding. Well, I disagree. I think Ryan Cohen even said on that Bitcoin interview that the stores are profitable in the US. So once you sell the international stores, the stores are profitable. And the international stores don't even lose that much. So it doesn't even matter. And they're going to make a lot of money on that Bitcoin most likely. And the cash is very important. I think you guys don't put, it's weird. We're back like 4 months, or when I first started the stream, literally, we just traveled back in time, bro. We just literally traveled back in time. That's crazy. Holy shit. We just traveled back in time. Like, that's, people, you don't think the cash is valuable? The cash is amazing. It's not just great. The cash is fucking amazing. It's not just great. Oh, man. We literally just traveled back in time right there. That's wild. That used to be like such a huge argument like 6 months when I first started streaming. The cash is so valuable. It's insane. Are you betting or investing? Go read Benjamin Graham. I mean, betting and investing are, in my world, basically the same thing. It's kind of the same approach in a lot of ways. So, it's all how you look at it. It's all how you look at it. And investing is technically just a really long bet. So I don't know. But I've probably read more books than you. I don't know why you're telling me to go read Benjamin Graham. I literally am reading a book right now. Like, I don't even know why you would even say that. Like, I've probably read more books than you. I'm just saying, I probably have. I've read a lot of books. 4 hours ago, I bought 2 shares. Nice. We're busy buying? Yeah, right. You literally just showed up on my feed. I'll be here for a while now. Well, God bless you, Jeremy R. I thought I've seen you in here before. I swear I've seen you in here before, but maybe not. Oh wait, GME went down 20 cents. I'm no longer excited. I mean, we can we can prove that with the analytics here. We had 54 viewers at the peak, and now there's only 40. So I think the excitement went away pretty quick. I'm just saying. Oh man. Oh man. What do you want GME to transition to? The boss of unemployment? I mean, fair. But do I need to be employed when I'm surviving and making money still? Like, what do I need employment for? I still make money. Sure, I probably would make more if I actually went and got a job, but sometimes, sometimes life's not all about money. I was thinking about this the other day. A lot of people talk shit that I stream every day and I don't have a job or whatever. But, like, in my mind, bro, 5 people came in here literally the second I started streaming. The second I clicked start stream, 5 people joined the stream. Bro, in my mind, every single person here is more valuable than any fucking dollar amount. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, if you don't see the value that I see in this stream, that's crazy, bro. I'd rather sit in this stream 12 hours a day than go work 12 hours a day. I would make a fuckload of money working 12 hours a day. But the value of this stream is insane, bro. And if you don't see that, you are blind. You are a sheep. You're an actual sheep if you don't see that. Meh. Meh. I'm going to work. Meh. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm going to work. Meh. Oh, man. I love working, but this is a lot more interesting. This is definitely a lot more interesting. Meh. Alright, I'll stop. I think they should buy up all the arcades and AMC theaters, seriously. That sounds like a terrible idea. Sounds like a terrible idea, my friend. I'm sorry. I don't like that idea. I like things that make money. So, that doesn't sound like money. That doesn't sound like money to me. Today's haul, wait for it, nothing. I had to prep for an event. Damn. Damn. Nothing? Aw, that sucks. That sucks. Hopefully we get a Pokemon Center drop. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Today's haul, wait. Wait. One of my favorite quotes I've ever heard a person say was, "I've read more books than yo daddy read." I'm gonna start using that. next time next time next time someone tells me to go read a book, that's exactly what I'm gonna say to them. I've read more books than your daddy. So I am your daddy. Please humor me, elaborate on the AMC idea. By just I mean recently happy to amongst 3 free thinkers. Amen, amen. Amen. I mean, this is a rare stream, man. I really try. I mean, I don't even really try that hard, but I definitely try to push people out who don't belong. That's, probably why the stream's not bigger than it is. Like, I intentionally try to push people out because some people just don't belong. You know? It's a little difficult. There's a lot of trolls out there who think that, it's funny, but it's fine by me. Oh, man. We be struggling with 31 level. GameStop logo would look great all over theaters when I dump $100 so my kids can win a $2 toy. I do it all the time. Yeah, but AMC's not profitable. AMC's losing over $300 million a year. That's garbage, bro. That's garbage. Like, I get you have fun there and it's, a good time, but you have to look at reality, and AMC is trash. And AMC is probably not going to be around in the next 5 to 10 years. You know? Like, you can't survive losing hundreds of millions of dollars forever. I look forward to seeing you go live every day. You're likable to me. Our personalities aren't that far apart. I'll be an OG here at some point. This is my type of vibe. I appreciate it, Break Nation. Much love, bro. I hope to keep the stream going for a really long time. As long as people keep showing up, man, I'm gonna keep showing up. Like, I hope we can keep growing this thing and make it something very unique. You know, not just one of those streams where it's like a chat where people are just spamming things and whatever. Like, hopefully we can create something of true value. And I mean, I've gotten a lot of value from this stream already, and it's not even that big. Like, what's gonna happen when we get like a bunch of people in here who are providing value and like looking at the same things? That's gonna be interesting. If it can get to that point, we'll see. We'll see. Sounds like bailing AMC out or attempt. Don't see how it works. I mean, I just don't know why you would want. I mean, it's mostly probably because these people who are invested in AMC are invested in GameStop as well, and for some reason they think AMC is a good investment. But if you go look at the numbers, AMC is garbage, and GameStop doing anything with AMC is a terrible business decision. The way I look at it is I'll take the $700 for 3 hours of work over the cards. Amen. Amen. 500,000 shares, raised price 1.5%, so no sellers at this price. Well, there's sellers. There's definitely sellers. There's going to be sellers all the way up, my friend. You know, bro, Alex, sure, you've been here for a long time, bro. Think back last year, like billions of shares traded hands, billions of dollars, like billions of shares, not just billions of dollars in shares, billions of shares traded hands at these higher prices. Like, there's gonna be selling the whole way up. But that's, you know, that's valuable. That is valuable. Don't forget where GME was before Keith and Ryan. It's completely different. Ryan actually put in the effort to make the company profitable. AMC is doing nothing. It's completely different, bro. Go look at the financials. Stop getting all your information from Reddit and your emotions and your ego. Go look at the financials and look into the future and tell me what you see. And then come back and have this conversation. I've never been to AMC Theater, but I can't imagine a line of dads waving hundos waiting to try and play a claw machine. I mean, they're losing a lot of money, so I don't know. Comparing the AMC 5-year chart to Cinemark 5-year chart's hilarious. I haven't looked at Cinemark in a long time. Or AMC, really. Hold AMC for a squeeze, but I choose to go to the Imagine in my area because it's way nicer. I'd love to see AMC become profitable, but it's not even a 50-50 proposition right now. Yeah, definitely not. I mean, how do you raise? I don't even know how much money they raised at the last At the Money, but they already blew through all of it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, higher high green candle, and David guys, Mag 6 is hurting us today. Holding GME from January 25. So a little quick. Changes take time. GME was where AMC is right now. Once before, that was my point. Well, I disagree. I don't agree with your point because AMC is not even close to where GameStop was. AMC hasn't even close to recovered. Like, it's not even in the same realm. Like, I really disagree. But, you know, 5 years from now, come back to the stream, or if you plan on hanging out here, that'd be cool. But I want you to come back here in 5 years, and I want to see where AMC is, or, you know, I really want to see where AMC is in 5 years. I really want to see it. Because I think anyone who's bullish on games, or I feel like anyone who's bullish on AMC doesn't understand financials and doesn't understand business. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. And we'll see. We'll see. I just found out about AMC a few days ago. Some hobo crackhead was telling me about AMC. What the hell? AMC has bowling. I never get out there with spending $250. Yeah, I mean, that's your experience, though, bro. Go look at the financials of the company. I can show you the financials of the company. They're right here. This is last year. This is literally last year. Lost 352 million. 2023 lost 400 million. 2022 almost lost $1 billion. So, you know, they are losing less. But what are they going to post this year? Well, I mean, let's check this quarter. What did they post this quarter? What did they post this quarter? Last year on Q1, they were already losing 163 million. This year on Q1, they're already losing 200 million. So from my perspective, they're going to lose more money this year than they lost last year. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's very easy for me to see the vision here and how you don't see it. How you don't see that AMC is actual garbage shows me that you don't know how to read financials. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But the financials tell me that AMC is absolute garbage and it's not going anywhere. And comparing AMC to GameStop is ridiculous, actually. Actually ridiculous. GME was at the point of bankruptcy trading at cents. GameStop traded at like $3 at the lowest. The only reason you see cents on this chart now is because they did a stock split. So, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't know where, like I said, you need to get off Reddit, bro. You need to come back to reality. See, I'm not one of those AMC holders that have a differing opinion than you. I made cash on the way up and still hold a few hundred shares. I just don't understand why people think it is good. Like, and I don't like when people compare AMC to GameStop if you can clearly, like, if you can go read a balance sheet, you can clearly see that AMC is not even close to good. And I don't know. It's just weird, bro. People's opinions on AMC are weird. Your feelings don't matter. With the right CEO, AMC can pull a GME. Where's your CEO? You have a CEO? Are you gonna find a CEO before the company goes bankrupt? All right. Well, I'll see you in a year, and we'll see how much they lost this year. I'll see you next year, and yeah, we'll see how much they lost. Because I bet it's about 400 million, and that's just looking at Q1. There's 3 more quarters to go, and I'm already saying AMC is gonna lose 400 million this year. So I don't know. I haven't seen you give me a profit target or anything about AMC. I gave you something like actual factual. Varley. What's up, Varley? Agree with AMC circling the drain long term. Well, yeah. If you're betting on the squeeze, who cares, you know? I understand why I understand why you hold AMC if you're betting on the squeeze, but if you think AMC is going to make a turnaround or something, I just argue that you don't understand. That's my argument. And, you know, we'll see in a year to 5, a year, 3 years, 5 years. We'll see if I'm right or not. You know, you can't talk about these things and then they happen tomorrow. That's not how the stock market works, as much as everyone wants to make it seem like that. So, in 3 to 5 years, we'll find out whether I'm right or not, but I guarantee I'm right. And maybe you'll make money on a squeeze. Congratulations. Good for you. You can also hit the jackpot on a slot machine. Like, you can do a lot of things. Gambling's... There's a lot of different forms of gambling. So good for you if you hit a squeeze. God bless you. But don't sit here and act like AMC is some good long-term company that's going to do well in the future. And because anyone who can read a financial statement can easily see that that's not the case. You're betting on a squeeze. You're gambling. Good for you. I hope it works out for you, but it's probably not going to. And I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's probably not going to work out. I hope it does. Oh, man. Same exact CEO, Adam Aaron. Same can be said about AMC when it comes to your feelings don't matter. Yep. The comparison's crazy. I hate when all YouTubers compare Talk GME together with AMC. Yeah, it's weird, bro. It's weird. It's very weird. But it's just marketing. It's easy. It's easy marketing. 2 stocks with huge followings. You can make these people believe anything. Imagine coming to a stream titled GME only and promote AMC to try and get someone into your stock so you can have some exit liquidity. I mean, AMC is plenty liquid. Look how many people fucking talk about it. It's plenty liquid, but it's not a good investment. It's not a good investment by any means. More than 400 million? Maybe. We'll see. Either way, it'll be somewhere around there. Not promoting AMC. Well, then I don't get the... I don't know. I just don't see a turnaround for AMC, so I just don't understand the view of it. Like, I've never... Most people who come in here and talk about AMC complain about it and hate it, but they still own it for some reason. You're the first person, Salad Guy. You're the first person I've seen that, like, thinks AMC is, like, a long-term company, and it's weird. Oh, man. I just looked at his channel activity, and YouTube blocked, like, 3 messages from this guy. The douche and his douche followers, unemployed loser and his live stream followers. Hey, my live stream followers are great. I love them. But now you're getting clapped. You don't ever talk about my followers ever. You can talk shit on me if you want, but you talk about my followers, you can go fuck yourself. You can go fuck yourself, bro. You don't talk about my followers ever. You keep my followers' name out your mouth, boy. See, that's why I need to be mod. I don't get to see messages like that get automatically blocked. Which is weird. You'd think I'd be able to see those messages, but for some reason YouTube, I don't know, it's weird. They like change something. Because I used to be able to. Gme is the only stock. What is the thesis for the other? Yeah, I'd be curious to see the thesis for AMC, a bullish thesis, because I just don't see it. When I look at the numbers, I don't see why AMC, or why anyone would think AMC is a good pick. The only reason people are in it is because they think it's going to squeeze, but you're betting on, you might as well just go bet on a lottery ticket, because that's about the same odds. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if the squeeze is likely, but we'll see. Gme's not the only stock. I mean, for me it is. But it's definitely not. There's some good ones. I mean, Chewy's obviously way better, but we don't talk about Chewy here. Even though we talk about it every day. I know y'all big fans, but really. What did I say? Only ever heard on AMC from the local homeless man in my area. No apologies. I'm just boringly level-headed. Well, I mean, I agree. I think GameStop's the only stock, really. Of course, there's more stocks and things to buy, but GameStop's the only one compelling to me. At least it has a story, and it has a positive trajectory. Plenty of good stocks out there, Corey would agree. I mean, there are, but still. I only buy GameStop, so. I mean, I sold Chewy for GameStop, if that tells you how much I believe in GameStop. I sold this literally the best company in the market right now. Well, besides Planter, but I literally sold the best company in the market right now for GameStop, so if that I feel like some people have the same story in some ways. The one thing I hate is how market makers smack down our stocks. SPY goes up, GME goes down. They just need to let it rip. We're going not, bro. Stocks don't just go straight up, my friend. Like they never have, never will. I don't know what. I don't know why you would even. Like what? You're focused way too much on the wrong things. Who cares if the stock goes down? It means people are betting against you. That's a positive thing, my friend. If you don't think people betting against you is a positive thing, then I don't. We do not relate. I love when people bet against me. It's the greatest thing ever. It's actually the greatest thing ever. Please send the stock lower. Bet against me more. Like what? I don't agree with that. I can't relate. I cannot relate to that, my friend Chris. I cannot relate. Who cares if the stock goes down? Missing out on Neo and BlackBerry and stuff. I sold Tesla to get GME at 23. Nice. Let's go. Never marry a ticker. I mean, I know you won't agree, but still, it's an old gem I can't ignore. Well, I think certain scenarios only come once in a while, and especially in the stock market, you know. And I think you should take as big of advantage as you can on those opportunities, because who knows if it'll ever happen again. Who knows if there will ever be another stock like GameStop, another story like this, another potential, you know, company that is going from bankrupt to, I mean, who knows the future? The future is so interesting. I couldn't even tell you what it's going to be, but how many of these opportunities are going to be, you know, how many are there going to be in the next 50 years? In our lifetimes, I guess, I should say. How many of these opportunities are there going to be in our lifetimes? Like, I don't know. YOLO, baby. YOLO, Kev. YOLO. The Canadian one? I have no clue. There's a few different ones. You know, I'm kind of interested in Harley Davidson. I feel like that would be a good one to track over the future for a turnaround story. Literally the average rider based in their 70s. I've never looked at that. I don't know, unless you get I don't know if, I don't know. With AI cars, how the future of motorcycles is weird. I guess it depends how long of a time frame you're looking, but can't say I've ever looked at this. I mean, they make quite a bit of money, it looks like. Maybe. I don't know where their net income is on here. They have a weird balance sheet. Oh, you can just do this. You can just look at their assets and compare their assets this year to last year, and they lost 300 million in assets, so I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't seem like something I would be interested in, really. Especially when I can't even see their net income. That's a little weird. Stock price looks okay, though. Kind of interesting. I'm not really interested, but who knows? I don't think it, as far as stock goes, if I was going to buy any other stock, I would just buy more GameStop realistically. There's so like there's no balance sheets that are as compelling. Tell you all the meme stocks that people talk about, they never come in here talking about Amazon, Apple, or Chewy or some shit. Yeah, it's weird. It's because people just use the stock, they just gamble. Like, most people don't have the investor mindset, I think. People just want to get rich quick, and which is understandable, I guess, but I mean, what, like less than 1% of those people who want to get rich quick will actually get there? So, I don't know. Just one of them nuggets I've always remembered. You might marry the right one after all. Who knows? I think with positive earnings and increasingly growing earnings, I think it's pretty hard to lose. And I feel the same way with some of the biggest companies in the world. You know, and I know Matt Romano's saying McDonald's, and I don't know if he's like I don't really know, I don't understand the joke, but McDonald's is one of the best investments in the world. They make $8 billion a year, but it's already a $200 billion market cap. Like, what, GameStop's not, it's low, it's cheap compared to what the potential it has and what it could be. From my perspective, I feel like GameStop's cheap, and maybe it's not, undervalued. That's a very huge opinion, but when I'm looking at all these other companies that I would invest in personally, and then I see GameStop, and I mean, it's a clear choice for me. It's the same, it's the same risk. We literally just read about it. I mean, I've talked about it even before we read about it. Just to track to see if it bellies up or turns around. Maybe e-bikes could help them. Could be an interesting pivot. Maybe, I don't know. Motorbikes could be AI proof. It's one thing having a car drive itself, but ain't no one trusting a self-riding bike. That's funny. I want to get rich quick too, but investing in dying companies isn't the answer. I think it's just poor education. I think it's just poor stock market education, but I don't know, man. Who knows? Wasn't there another part in this book I wanted to read? Like I've said, the only investments I'm currently GameStop, Bitcoin, and Amazon. What would we consider GameStop's competition? Walmart, Amazon, Best Buy, things like that, I guess. So you're stealing the market share of some of the biggest companies in the world potentially? I mean, that sounds sick. Do we really think Pokemon is going to get us there? For now, I'm good with it, but Ryan does need to transformative? I mean, elaborate. You like what do you mean? How do they need to get more transformative? I don't get how growing your cash stack and making a bunch of money on cash and making the business profitable and just stacking money for the future. I don't see I don't I guess I don't see what you see, cuz from my perspective that sounds like the greatest thing in the world as an investor into something is having your company actually grow in value, whether it be through cash, Bitcoin, Pokemon, video games. Like, who gives a shit? As long as it's growing in value, like what matter? Like, why does it matter what they're doing? I don't get that. Makes no sense to me. There's some Pokemon products too. I always forget. Oh yeah, I wanted to read a part in here. I think we already read it, but well, we read a introduction to it, I guess. All right. Game specific companies. Corey, is the Discord channel you're mentioning on your option tutorial still up? I don't have a Discord. I don't know what you're talking about though. Option? Did I mention an option tutorial? I don't even know. I don't have a Discord though. I have videos about options on my YouTube channel that are kind of old but relevant. But I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a Discord. Retail's tough, and Roaring Kid, they say he transforms into pet rock business and we reserve the right to change them. I don't even know what you're talking about at this point, dude. You need to talk about things that are real. I'm sorry. Value is us investors. Yep. Currently reading The Road. By reading, I mean listening to it on Spotify because I'm a cheater. Nice. Never heard of The Road. Alright, so, let's see. So they're talking about this camp, and then they're talking about this camp where they do a bunch of activities to win something. And then they're talking about how David Verotsky has the task of serving 3 net serves in ping pong before the next camper on his team could perform a more mundane task like running down to the waterfall. In ping pong, a net serve is when the ball is served, hits the net, and still manages to land on the other side of the table. All summer long, David was just a regular guy, but he could whip those serves off on demand, 1, 2, 3, like nobody else, saving crucial minutes in the Apache relay that was often decided in a matter of seconds. In those tense moments before the race, the buzz around David's team was always something like, "Don't worry, we have Versatsky." I don't know whatever happened to David, but unquestionably, if net serves and ping pong had been a professional or Olympic sport, the name David Versatsky would be mentioned in the same company with Babe Ruth and Michael Jordan. What's the point? The point is that if David could arrange it so that any time he competed, it would be a contest of who could hit the most net serves, he would do a lot of winning. Unfortunately, life doesn't usually work that way. You can't always choose your battles or your playing field. When it comes to the stock market, though, you can. The concept is variously illustrated by the likes of Warren Buffett as swing at only one of 20 pitches. There are no called strikes on Wall Street, or wait for your pitch. The most successful horse players, I guess the lose the least, are the ones who don't bet on every race, but wager on only those occasions when they have clear conviction. It makes sense that if you limit your investment to those situations where you are knowledgeable and confident, and only those situations, your success rate will be very high. There's no sense in diluting your best ideas or favorite situations by continuing to work your way down a list of attractive opportunities. If net serves was only one of the 10 events in a newly created decathlon, David's advantage and expertise would be diluted to such an extent that his chances of winning the entire decathlon would be slim. So if no one stops you from just hitting net serves, keep doing it until they cart you away. The strategy of putting all your eggs in one basket and watching that basket is less risky than you might think. If you assume, based on past history, that the average annual return from investing in the stock market is approximately 10%, statistics say the chance of any year's Statistics say the chance of any year's return falling between negative 8% and plus 28% are about 2 out of 3. In statistical talk, the standard deviation around the market average of 10% in any one year is approximately 18%. Obviously, there's still 1 out of the 3 chances of falling outside the incredibly wide 36-point range. These statistics hold portfolios containing 50 or 500 different securities. In other words, the type of portfolios held by most mutual funds. What do statistics say you can expect, though, if your portfolio is limited to only 5 securities? The range of expected returns in any one year really must be immense. Who knows how crazy the movements of 1 or 2 stocks can skew results? The answer is that there is approximately 2 out of 3 chances that your return will fall in a range of down 11% or plus 31%. The expected return of the portfolio still remains 10%. If there are 8 stocks in your portfolio, the range narrows a little further to negative 10% to plus 30%, not a significant difference from owning 500 stocks. The fact that you can drive a truck through any of these wide ranges of expected returns should lend comfort to those who don't hold 50 stocks in their portfolio, and strike fear in the hearts of anyone who thinks owning dozens of stocks will assure them a predictable annual income. Over the long term, and this could mean 20 or 30 years long, stocks, despite the annual variability in returns, are probably the most attractive investment vehicle. Therefore, owning a widely diversified portfolio of stocks should enable you more or less to mirror the performance of the popular market averages. In the case of stocks, doing average ain't bad at all. However, if your goal is to do significantly better than average, then picking your spots, swinging at 1 of 20 pitches, sticking to net serves, or any other metaphor that brings the point home for you is the way to go. The fact that the highly selective process may leave you with only a handful of positions that fit your strict criteria shouldn't be a problem. The penalty you pay for having a focused portfolio, a slight increase in potential annual volatility, should be far outweighed by your increased long-term returns. Still not comfortable with the concept of putting a small group of eggs all in one basket? Don't despair. There are other ways to tackle the issue of risk without diluting the effectiveness of investing only in your few favorite situations. Do I want to keep reading here? Talks about insurance companies and how they do their betting and whatever. All right, this part. In fact, no matter how many different stocks you buy, investing in the stock market with money that you will need over the next 2 or 3 years to help with rent or mortgage payments, food, medical care, tuition, or other necessities is risky in the first place. Remember, the potential swings in the stock market returns from year to year are huge. Anyway, even if you diversify to the extent of owning all 9,000 stocks. Rest assured, the practice of selling stocks when you need the money holds little promise as an effective investment method. Ideally, your decision to buy and sell stocks should be based solely on the investment merits. This may mean leaving the extra money in the bank or in other assets. Even if you made up your mind that stocks are the investment vehicle of choice, leaving some of your assets on the sideline out of the stock market should be your compromise to prudent diversification. As long as you're willing to do your own homework, A strategy of owning a select handful of your favorite stock situations should yield results far superior to a strategy of owning dozens of different stocks or mutual funds. From time to time, the selective strategy may result in slightly wider swings in performance than a strategy based on owning a few shares of everything, or what's known as an indexing approach. However, if you have arranged your overall portfolio of assets so that you can weather the inevitable market downswings without being forced to sell, this slight difference shouldn't matter. What should matter is that over a period of even 5 or 10 years, you can have your cake and eat it too. During those years, you'll have invested in dozens of different investment situations, although only a handful at a time, thereby getting plenty of diversification with superior returns to boot. One cherished and immutable law of investing is that there is a trade-off between risk and reward. The more risk you assume in your portfolio, academics and most professionals agree, the more reward you receive in the form of higher returns. The less risk assured, the lower the return. In short, you can't get something for nothing. This concept is so fundamental that it provides the underpinning of the investment strategies of both academics and professionals. Of course, if the discussion ended there, you could just dial up your desired level of risk and receive the targeted return you deserve. In a perfectly efficient world, this relationship between risk and reward should hold true. Obviously, since you will be looking for pockets of opportunities where there are inefficiently priced investments, stocks or investment situations so far off the beaten path that analysts and investors have not priced them correctly, this immutable relationship between risk and reward should not apply. That, however, does not make the concept of risk to reward irrelevant to you. Far from it. It perhaps is the most important investment concept of all. That's why it's so amazing that, at least when it comes to analyzing the risks of individual stocks, most professionals and academics get it wrong. They get it wrong because they measure the risk portion of the risk to reward in an enormous and truly puzzling way. Risk, according to generally accepted wisdom, is defined as the risk of receiving volatile returns. In the academic world, risk is measured by a stock's beta. The price volatility of a particular stock relative to the market as a whole. Usually the calculation of beta is based on the extrapolation of a stock's past price volatility. In this topsy-turvy world, the distinction between upside volatility and downside volatility is greatly confused. A stock that moves up significantly over the course of a year is labeled riskier than a stock that moves down slightly during the same period. Also, using past price movements or volatility as the basis for determining the riskiness of a particular stock can often lead to faulty conclusions. A stock that has fallen from 30 to 10 is considered riskier than a stock that has fallen from 12 to 10 in the same period. Although both stocks can now be purchased at $10, the stock which has fallen the farthest, and the one that is now priced at the biggest discount to the recent high price, is still considered the riskier of the two. It might be, but it could be that most of the stock's downside risk has been eliminated by the huge drop. The truth is you can't really tell much of anything just measuring a stock's past price movements. Damn, it really makes you think about GameStop, huh? In fact, not only doesn't a stock's past price volatility serve as a good indicator of future probability, it doesn't tell you something much more important: how much you can lose. Let's repeat that. It doesn't tell you how much you can lose. Isn't risk of loss what most people care about when they think of risk? Comparing the risk of loss in an investment to the potential gain is what investing is all about. Perhaps, since the measurement of potential gain and loss from a particular stock is so subjective, it is easier, if you are a professional or academic, to use a concept like volatility as a substitute or a replacement for risk than to use some other measure. Whatever the reason for everyone else's general abdication of common sense, your job remains to quantify by some measure a stock's upside and downside. This is such an imprecious and difficult task, though that a proxy of your own may be well be in order. One way to take on this challenge is to think once again in terms of the in-laws. As you recall, if they find a painting selling for $5,000, when a comparable painting by the same artist has recently sold at auction for $10,000, they buy it. The perceived cushion of $5,000 between auction value and purchase price is what Benjamin Graham, the acknowledged father of security analysis, referred to as their margin of safety. If the in-laws' perceptions are correct, their margin is so large that it is extremely unlikely they will lose money on their new purchase. On the other hand, if their perceptions are somewhat off, the quality of their painting is not quite up to the standard of the one recently sold, the $10,000 price was a one-time arbitration, or the art market collapses between the time of purchase and the time they got to the auction house, their losses should be minimized by this initial built-in cushion, their margin of safety. So one way to create an attractive risk to reward situation is to limit downside risk severely by investing in situations that have large margins of safety. The upside, while still difficult to quantify, will usually take care of itself. In other words, look down, not up. When making your initial investment decision, if you don't lose money, most of the remaining alternatives are good ones. While this basic concept is simple enough, it would be very difficult to devise a complicated mathematical formula to illustrate this point. Then again, not much downside to that. I think that's what I wanted to read here. I mean, there's more, but there's more. There's more. I just barely started reading it. I just think there's some good I mean, I've only read 2 chapters, and there's already some awesome concepts. So, good book. Good book. Good book. Can't wait to finish it. Embracing my inner queen. I don't think right now it's funny to joke about being gay. I'll have you know, some of my best boyfriends are gay. Oh man. I need to meet them for scientific purposes. Bunch of sinners in this chat. Yeah, right. Neat thing about being poor is that it's not that hard to get used to it. This is not advice of any kind, but the goal should be for no one to have to be poor anymore. I agree. But I mean, to get away from being poor, you have to sacrifice, make more money, which might require you sacrificing your time. You might have to sacrifice fun. You might have to sacrifice some luxuries. I think being poor in a lot of, maybe not for everyone, but for a lot of people, I think it's more of a choice, unfortunately. Because, I think a lot of people aren't willing to sacrifice certain things, which is, fine. It's not a big deal, but I think being poor could potentially be a choice in a lot of cases. 3 more cents and all the part-timers drop off. Going red. It's all good. It happens. The timing. Like to see an overlay of viewers in the stock today similar? Yeah, probably. Usually is. I mean, there was that day the stock was down a bunch and there was actually people here. That was rare. But I think the stock lost its hype pretty quick. I think a bunch of people got wrecked and yeah. I mean, same things that have been happening. But yeah, the stock chat looks, or the chat analytics look exactly like the stock, basically. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting. I think the day where you broke your chair was the funniest. That was pretty funny. There was a lot of trolls in here that day. I actually fixed my chair. I had another one of these chairs, so I just went and took the pads off the one I broke, and I put the arm pads on the old chair. So now I got a brand new chair. It's great. It's great. Are you still using? Oh, I just answered. Nah, brand new chair, baby. We're all padded up. 70 deep that day. There's a lot of people here. That was a weird day. I'll take some red days for those still actively buying. Red days are the best. Yep. Yep. I mean, GameStop's up a lot, but I still think it's a decent buy at $30. You know, maybe it's a little more risky of a buy, maybe, potentially, but I still think it's a good buy. I think at $20, there really wasn't much risk at $20, I don't feel like. Slap powers over 9,000? What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. I think it's better than a decent buy at 30. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, slap the charm. Yeah. I can't believe I broke that, dude. It's a beefy chair. It's a beefy chair. How I broke that, I don't even know. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Popeye's a gangster, bro. I love Popeye. I love Popeye. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Trump says, too late, pal, must lower interest rates after weak ADP jobs report. I don't know if I agree with that, but I think there's a very, specific reason why they're not lowering rates. Trump says he spoke to Putin, predicts no immediate peace for Russia and Ukraine. Trump tax bill would add 2.4 trillion to the debt. Interesting. OpenAI tops 3 million paying business users, launches new features for workplace. Amazon to invest 10 billion in North Carolina data center. AI push. Nationwide coordinated retail crime crackdown results in hundreds of arrests. Trump says extremely hard to make a deal with China. CrowdStrike dropped 6%. Well, Steph Curry's been on CNBC a lot recently. It's kind of weird. Curry. Mortgage demand drops for third straight week. Not much, man. The news has just been so lackluster. Oh, yeah, I did want to read some of these Bitcoin articles, I think. Maybe. Moscow Exchange launches Bitcoin futures for qualified investors. Similar bought more Bitcoin. Mara announces over 100 million in Bitcoin mined. Oh, in May? Just in May? Damn. That's crazy. Internet furious after Pokemon card scalper clears out entire shelf in front of kid. I saw that video. I thought there was an article in here I wanted to read about. Pokemon TCG Holy Grail worth 30,000 discovered buried in man's closet. Oh yeah, I think it was this one. And this one, I think. Yeah, there we go. Couple articles to read for once. Is there one more? Sonic's upcoming kart racer will include Minecraft and SpongeBob characters. Okay. Interesting. Mario Kart's world map is much bigger than you might expect. And yeah, I guess Mario Kart Worlds potentially is going to have a bigger map than GTA 5 and Forza. Maybe. I didn't read that article, but just something I saw. That's kind of wild. All right, we'll just stick to these couple articles, I guess. Better Pokemon news than real news. Not really much going on in the Pokemon world either. I mean, besides this, but this is sad. There are people out there who don't love Mario Kart. I'm wearing a Mario Kart shirt right now, actually. GameStop exclusive. That's funny. Okay, so a family card business is heartbroken after 100,000 worth of Pokemon cards were lifted out of their possession. Pokemon cards have been big business, but the sales side of things have exploded in popularity the last few years. Collectors have gone digging through the family homes in the hopes that they still have their original collection and cards that could be worth money. However, the big money being involved, there has been plenty of nefarious activity too. Fake cards have been floating, scalpers have bought up boxes, so that actual collectors have to shell out above retail, and incredibly expensive cards have been stolen. While criminals have gone to prison for stealing cards, businesses are left to lurch for a while as they try to recover. On June 2nd, family business Evolutions Trading was broken into by criminals who targeted a number of high-value cards and cash. The Killeen, Texas-based collectors revealed that an estimated 100,000 worth of vintage Pokemon cards were stolen in the robbery. This included Skybridge Umbreon, a Gold Star Charizard, Fire Red Leaf Green Charizard EX, which are all graded 10. These have price tags of 10,000, 18,000, and 5,000 respectively. This is a devastating moment for our small family-owned business. We've poured our hearts into building a space for collectors, players, and the community. To have it violated like this is heartbreaking, they said on Facebook. Pokemon collectors noted that criminals were masked and their security cameras didn't get all that great of a look. That has been passed on to law enforcement to deal with. Their town came together for a trade night that saw people donate money, helping them clean up broken glass and, of course, buy cards. That shit's savage, man. That shit is savage, man. I think Switch 1s will be worth much more now since Switch 2 is probably going to tank. I don't know. What makes you think Switch 2 is going to tank? Pokemon Go Fest this weekend down the road. I live close by. I'm gonna be ambushed. Go play, bro. Go play. You got that from that failing video game store that doesn't have billions of cash on hand, no debt, and profitable business. Also newly acquired Bitcoin. Yeah, bro. Check out the back. The back of the shirt's sick. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if I'm in frame. I can't really see. But it's pretty cool. Ugh. Pretty cool shirt. That failing company has some cool shirts. Mask goes a long way nowadays. All right. No Jumper podcast host Adam22 told Dexerto that he doesn't regret allegedly doing a crypto pump and dump scam despite CoffeeZilla calling him out for it. CoffeeZilla put him on blast for a pump and dump. Coffee revealed he had a conversation with Adam to warn him that his crypto token was going to be sniped by bad actors and you shouldn't run a coin. It's lame and you're going to get scammed or you're going to get scammed or get scammed. Adam posted the meme coin anyway, but quickly deleted it after sparking backlash on social media. Podcaster spoke about the crypto token during an interview with Dexerto on June 3rd and said that he doesn't regret doing it. Basically, somebody was hounding me, telling me what they would pay me, a large sum of money to do a cryptocurrency promotion. I thought it was just a random ad deal type thing. I do ad deals all the time. Why would I not do something for hundreds of thousands of dollars? I thought nobody was going to care. Because I won't be honest with you, I see a lot of people in my space like Quavo, Moneybag. Am I falsely putting them on? Quavo, I think Quavo did it. I'm just thinking like, well, if DaBaby, who's way more famous than me from my perspective, if he could do this and nobody cares, why can't I do it? So I did it and immediately became a shit show. Okay. I don't really care then. I just wanted to see what happened. I didn't really know much about that situation. Alright, let's see. How Strategy built their capital stack to accelerate Bitcoin accumulation. Let's read, even though I feel like most of us kind of get the idea. Only played once years back. I was late to the party, so I was just getting destroyed. Gave it up. My sister still plays. Definitely go check it out, though, to see all the commotion. Nice. Alright, so MicroStrategy, now operating as Strategy, has built the most aggressive Bitcoin treasury in the world. But its true innovation isn't just holding Bitcoin, it's how it finances the accumulation of Bitcoin at scale without giving up control or diluting shareholder value. The engine behind this, a meticulously designed capital stack, a multi-tiered structure of debt, preferred stock, and equity that appeals to different types of investors, each with unique risk, yield, and volatility preferences. This is more than corporate finance, it's a blueprint for Bitcoin native capital formation. A capital stack refers to the layers of capital a company uses to finance its operations and strategic goals. Each layer has its own return profile, risk level, and repayment priority in the event of liquidation. Strategy's capital stack is designed to do one thing exceptionally well: convert fiat capital into Bitcoin exposure efficiently, at scale, and without compromise. The stack, ordered by priority, consists of 5 core instruments: convertible notes, Strife preferred stock, Strike preferred stock, and Stride preferred stock, common equity MSTR. I haven't heard of Stride. These layers are ranked from highest to lowest in repayment priorities. What makes this structure unique is how each layer balances downside protection, yield, and Bitcoin exposure, offering institutional investors fixed income alternatives with varying degrees of correlation to Bitcoin. Strategy's capital stack begins with convertible notes, senior unsecured debt that convert into equity, downside, low risk, high priority in liquidation, upside, modest unless converted, appeal, institutional debt investors seeking protection with optional Bitcoin adjacent upside. These notes were Strategy's earliest fundraising tools, enabling the company to raise billions in low interest environments to accumulate Bitcoin without issuing equity. Is it bad that I hate those influencers that think they're something? Yeah. Well, it's not bad, but those people do suck. For sure. But I think they're just, I I can't think of the word, but they just live in a different like plane. Like they don't even, I don't know. They're just weird people. They've just been famous for too long, or famous. All right, so Strife is a perpetual preferred stock designed to mimic high grade fixed income. 10% cumulative dividend paid in cash, $100 liquidation preference, no conversion rights or Bitcoin upside, compounding penalties on unpaid dividends, low volatility, medium risk profile. Strife targets conservative capital, allocators who want predictable income without equity or crypto exposure. It's senior to other preferreds and common stock, making it a high quality fixed income proxy built atop a Bitcoin treasury. Strike is a convertible preferred stock, bridging fixed income and equity upside. 8% cumulative dividend, convertible into MSTR at $1,000 strike. Paid in cash or Class A shares. Bitcoin exposure via conversion option. Medium volatility, low risk. Strike appeals to investors who want income with optional participation in Bitcoin upside. In bullish Bitcoin cycles, the conversion option becomes valuable, offering a hybrid between bond-like stability and equity-like potential. Let's see. Stride is the most junior preferred non-cumulative perpetual stock issued with high yield and few protections. 10% dividend only if declared. No compounding, no conversion, no voting rights. Highest relative risk among preferreds. Liquidation priority above common equity, but below all others. Stride plays a crucial role. Its issuance improves the credit quality of Strife, adding a subordinate capital buffer beneath it, similar to how mezzanine debt protects senior tranches in structured finance. Stride attracts yield-hungry investors, enabling strategy to raise capital without compromising more senior layers. At this base is strategy's common equity, the most volatile, least protected, but highest potential instrument in the stack. Unlimited upside, no dividend, no priority, full exposure to Bitcoin volatility, voting rights, long-term ownership. Common equity is for conviction-driven investors. Over the past 4 years, this layer has attracted capital from funds and individuals aligned with strategy's Bitcoin thesis. Investors who want maximal upside for a corporate Bitcoin strategy. The big picture, Saylor is targeting the fixed income market. This isn't just a financing mechanism, it's a direct challenge to a 130 trillion global bond market. By issuing instruments like Strife, Strike, and Stride, Strategy is offering Bitcoin adjacent yield vehicles that absorb demand from across the capital spectrum. Institutional investors seeking investment grade yield, hedge funds chasing structured upside, yield hunters willing to go down the stack for returns. Each instrument behaves like a synthetic bond, yet all are backed by Bitcoin accumulation engine. As director of Bitcoin strategy at Metaplanet, Dylan Leclerc put it, Saylor is coming for the entire fixed income market. Rather than issue traditional bonds, Saylor is constructing a Bitcoin native capital stack, one that unlocks liquidity without ever selling the underlying asset. Why it matters, a model for Bitcoin treasury strategy. Strategy's capital structure is more than innovation. It's a financial operating system for any public company that wants to monetize Bitcoin's rise while maintaining capital discipline. Key takeaways: every layer matches a specific investor's needs. Capital flows in Bitcoin stays put. No single instrument dominates. Control is retained. Okay. If it didn't show. Yeah, it's not showing, actually. I don't know why. I guess you can't put numbers in the stream either. That's weird. That's weird. If you put a link, it won't show in chat. No links in YouTube chat. It should just be a number, but I don't know. It's weird. Kind of weird. I'll be right back. I'm back. What's up, Michael Casper? How you doing, bro? I'll be impressed if any of y'all add me. I mean, I don't have Pokemon Go. I mean, I have it. I just don't have it on my phone. Or else I would add you. I haven't logged into my Pokemon Go account in quite a while. A couple years. I guess we'll go through news one more time. I don't know what we're going to do from here. Not much. So is GameStop still going to have like extra Nintendo Switches? Or is it only pre-orders? Excellent. Good, bro. Good. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. They gave us a stop in my driveway for our business, so we hop on every day. Oh, hell yeah. That's sick. I think some stores got extra. Nice. I don't know if I'm going to try to get one. I just remember them announcing that a while back. But then I always see news that I saw news the other day that there some people are getting their pre-orders canceled or something. So that's weird. Fed Beige Book economic report cites declining growth, rising prices, and slow hiring. The Beige Book? I swear I saw an article that literally an economic thing yesterday or like a couple days ago that hiring was like the soup. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway. U.S. economy contracted over the past 6 weeks as hiring slowed, and consumer and businesses worried about tariff-related price increases. In its periodic Beige Book summary of conditions, the central bank noted that economic activity has declined slightly since the previous report. All districts reported elevated levels of economic and policy uncertainty, which have led to hesitancy and a cautious approach to business and household decisions. Hiring was little changed across most of the Fed's 12 districts, with 7 describing employment as flat amid widespread growth in applicants and lower turnover rates. All districts described lower labor demand, citing declining hours worked and overtime, hiring pauses, and staff reduction plans. Some districts reported layoffs in certain sectors, but these layoffs were not pervasive. On inflation, the report described prices as rising at moderate pace. There were widespread reports of contacts expecting costs and prices to rise at a faster rate of going forward. Few districts describe these expected cost increases as strong, significant, or substantial. All districts' report indicated that higher tariff rates were putting upward pressure on costs and prices. There were disparities, though, over expectations for how much prices would rise, with some businesses saying they might reduce profit margins or add temporary fees or surcharges. Contacts that plan to pass along tariff-related cost expect to do so within 3 months. Report covers a period of shifting landscape for Trump and okay, blah blah. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Immoral GOP spending bill. Reddit sues AI startup Anthropic for breach of contract, unfair competition. Interesting. My girl now wants to learn the Pokemon TCG, so we're about to teach her to battle. By girl, I obviously my boyfriend. That's funny. I'm gonna play some Pokemon right now. I'm a Pokemon master, bro. I don't even think I played the new deck on stream. I don't think I've played it. I'm a Pokemon master, bro. She has 308 shares. Nice. 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 Oh shit. Oh. There's 4 shares. Combined, we're well over 1K. Nice. That's fire. Hey. Cyndaquil. God, this is not a very ideal starting hand. I think I might have changed some cards the last time I played. I don't even remember having Professor's Research in this deck. But whatever. I haven't even seen. This is a Destined Rivals deck, I think. I don't know what he's playing. I don't know what he's doing right now. Grand Tree's helpful. Kinda. Not really, actually. Because I need my Quilava. Typhlosion's not really helpful. Professor's Research is a staple. I mean, it is, but it's not very useful for my deck. Or at least this one. I don't know. I don't know what he's about to do, so I'm gonna put the energy there. Yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. You have 6 cards in your hand. Damn, 330? That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. I don't know if I have Ho-Ho in this deck anymore. I'm gonna need Ho-Ho, or I'm gonna lose. Pokemon TCG app? No, it's Pokemon Live. Pokemon Live. Pokemon TCG Live. I guess we'll do him. Now I'm going to get rid of that because I don't want him to use Grand Tree again. We'll throw Quilava out. Now I can get my Ethan's Adventure. That's really the staple of this deck is Ethan's Adventure. And then we'll get a Quilava, a Typhlosion. How many energy? I don't have any energies. This should be fine though. So then I can send this Quilava out. Put Slugma out and start putting energy on him because we need him. And can I not attack? Oh, I didn't put an energy. But I can use Ethan. I need Ethan. Alright. I feel like Rare Candy is so useless for this deck. 1206. Nice. I'll build a deck this week. I'm down to battle it out. Alright. Run it. I believe my name on here is Gamestop backwards. Potse Mag. I believe that's my name on here. I don't know how adding people works on this game. I'm probably gonna lose. This is bad. This is bad. He's got 2 massive monsters out, and I've only used 1 Ethan. We'll see. And I don't think I have Ho-Ho, so we're probably screwed. Yeah, that hits a 260. Ugh. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. I guess my best move... I don't know what the best move here is. Probably... Well, I gotta use Ethan, so... Yeah, this sucks. Sup, Matthew? How you doing, bro? Get all the Ethans. What is the damage here? 40, so 100. That's not the best. Well, 140. This is bad, but whatever. This is bad. I need Cyndaquil. Bro, where's my... Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Fuck. Oh, wait. I can just go Typhlosion because I have Rare Candy. Oh, this is bad. I don't even have my... Where'd my Cyndaquil go? Did I not click on Cyndaquil? Bro. I just got fucked. I needed that Cyndaquil. I just got fucked over. I actually needed that Cyndaquil. God damn it, dude. God damn it. That's annoying. I actually needed that card, but whatever. Now we're definitely probably gonna lose, cause yeah, we'll see. But that seems bad. He's gonna one hit this fucking thing. Oh, this is bad. Waza, waza. I'm gonna slash you, gash you. Yo, that was the illest rhyme ever. Hey, peace out, Varley. You have a good one, bro. God bless. God bless. Is the market about to close? Oh, 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Buck is back. Nice. We'll check it in a second. Does that mean anything? I don't know. Does it mean anything? Waza. Waza. All right, Ethan. God, I really needed that Cyndaquil last turn, though. Really badly, I needed that. This is not, bro. All my Pokemon are fucking my prize cards. This is not cool. This is not cool. I wonder if we can win. I'll be very curious to see if we can actually win this, because, yeah. I mean, he should attack again, and then I can kill his Mammoth next turn. But then he's going to release that thing. He's going to kill my Typhlosion, right? Yeah. But then I'm going to be able to damage him. Oh, he has another Mammoth, too. Fuck. I think I can win, but I don't know. It's going to be close. If I can get the Slugma, if I can get this evolution and keep stacking energies on him, then maybe I could win. Then maybe, just maybe. But this is bad. This is bad. It's not good. It's bad. It's bad, I'm good. It's bad. I forgot I had this card. Energy Recycler. Alright. I have to use my final Ethan, but it's like such a waste of Ethan. I'm just gonna get all energy cards. That's so trash. Oh, that's so trash. But whatever. I don't have any more. I need my Ethan. Ethan! Alright, I've used them all. Alright, oh, this is bad. I gotta hope I get something here. Gotta hope I get something here. Come on. Bro! What? That's crazy. That's actually insane. I can win here. I think. Maybe. I don't know if I can, actually. If I could get a card where I could get a Cyndaquil out of my discard pile, maybe. But I don't know if that's happening. Oh, he really just did that? Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, dude. That was whack. Well, I think I lost, but so you have to have a ho-oh, man. You gotta have a ho-oh. I don't think you can win without having an EX of some sort. I mean, you can. I've done it plenty of times, but this is just bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. I lost. There's no path to victory here. All right, I'm done with Pokemon. I need to adjust the deck a little bit. Waza. But why? Buck is orange now. Do you think they bought more than 500 million Bitcoin? Because that's the only way I see it matters. I can't even load Twitter right now. What the hell? I guess we're going Reddit. Guess we're going Reddit. I can't even load. Oh, he posted a video? What the hell? What the fuck did I just watch, bro? Interesting stuff. What's in the box? Oh, that's why Sham God kept saying that. I know you clapped Sham God earlier, but apparently there's a reason why he kept saying that. Man, that's a good looking GameStop right there, though. Like, what the hell? That's a good looking GameStop. That's crazy. Lap 1 starts at midnight. I unclap Insta. What's up, Rosh? Back in 3D. That's a mighty looking GameStop location. That's a mighty fine looking GameStop location there. Oh, I got it back. I got it back. That's a mighty strong paper boy. That's a mighty arm for a paper boy. Should do an entire stream as Herbert. No way. Hey guys, welcome to the stream today. I hope you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you buy GameStop. It's good stock, yeah. It's a good company. Doing some good things. See what happened to all the people who were all excited earlier? You know, we were talking about that earlier, but what happened to the people all excited earlier? How come they left? Oh man. Why did they all leave? It was so exciting like an hour ago. Do you hear that, Jesse? A fighter, I like that. You hear that, Jesse? Ugh. I got a whole mess of GameStop shares down in the cellar. I'm still here even after this devastating pullback of 2%. Ugh! The pain! The pain! It burns! The pullback! I got hiccups. The pain! Hmm. We can settle this like reasonable and sexy teenagers. Whoever can swallow the most Tylenol PM wins. Holy shit, Matthew. I forgot about that scene. Oh, that's funny, bro. Whoever Whoever can swallow the most Tylenol PM wins. Holy shit. That's incredible. I completely forgot that was even an episode. Oh man. Family Guy is so funny, dude. So stupid, but so funny. Whoever can swallow the most Tylenol PM wins. Oh man. That's funny as fuck. I can't wear these glasses right now. Herbert's so unsettling. Herbert's a funny guy. I love him. I love Herbert. Jesse. James. To announce the evils of truth and love. To extend our reach to the stars above. And meow. That's man. Oh, I'm so tired. Yeah, like 15 more minutes till the market closes. Let's see if Twitter will load finally. Oh wait, I have Twitter right here. What am I doing with my life? I literally have Twitter right here. Oops. Duh. It's literally right here in front of my face. Oh wow, this shit was lagging, bro. I didn't even see this. Buck the Bunny. 32 East 14th Street, New York, New York 100. This is new, isn't it? Time to switch t-shirt? Oh, bro, they got a t-shirt? Another, I mean, I don't even like the white one. This is sick, though. Bro. Bro, I'm pre-ordering this shirt right now, bro. Look how sick that is. Look how badass that is. It's time to switch. All together, anytime, anywhere. Bro, that's sick. I'm buying that shit 100%. Not right now. I'll do it when I get off stream, but that's badass. Remember me? Oh, that's a pinned tweet. What's this though? What's this location? Oh, that's the oh, that okay. That's the updated GameStop. Let's see. What does that say? Updated May 2025. So this is brand new. This is a brand new Yelp update right here. That's crazy. GameStop does again. Treats customers like crap. On your Windows. Oh man, I don't want to read these reviews. Are you gonna go to this, Hugh G? This is in New York, bro. Are you gonna go to this? 32 East, 14th Street, New York, New York? Like, is that close to you? Are you gonna be able to go to that? You gotta be our inside man, bro. You gotta be our inside man. I want you to go in with the Ray-Bans, the ones with the camera. Bobby Ray-Bans, Bobby Ray-Bans. Hugh G got them Ray-Bans. He got them Ray-Bans. Oh, is this not? I don't know what's going on. It's definitely not. It's definitely not that one we saw the picture of on Superstonk. This is a dope shirt though, bro. I guess if I go over here, I can do whatever I want. Hey, if I buy this, I can get some shirts too. Because I doubt this will have free shipping. Deliver today. I don't want to pick it up. Pick up tomorrow? Does it come out tomorrow? I don't even know. It says 6/27. Why does it say pick up tomorrow? June 27th. Oh, available for pickup June 27th. Gotcha. I'll see if there's any hats I want. Soon, market close and meetings. I'll check in later. All right, Matthew. Peace out, bro. I used to hang at GameStop on 32nd and Gerald Square. It was a nice 2-floor flagship type location, but it shut down a year or two ago. Interesting. I mean, I get some plushies for the background. There's a couple I want just for the background, potentially. Some GameStop exclusive plushes for the background. That shirt's pretty sick, though. Craving a pork chop? Pork chop, interesting. I don't even like pork chops. If you can believe that. I mean, it's probably not surprising, but... They're really gonna make me pay 20 bucks for a shirt again? These son of a bitches. I feel like I should get hats, not plushies. I feel like plushies aren't, like, though, you know, it'd be a cool background thing. I feel like I should get hats. I'm gonna get anything. They don't have really many GameStop exclusive hats. I thought they would have more. Wino shorts? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. GameStop doesn't have shorts. I don't know what you be talking about. Switch 2 comes out tomorrow? Oh. I thought it was, How come these shirts aren't coming out tomorrow, then? I don't know, that's weird. Should I get a Hello Kitty fucking beanie, bro? That's gangster. Hello Kitty beanie, bro? Oh, if they have this, I'll run it. Oh, they don't. That's an L. That's an L. That's a cool hat. Or beanie, I guess. I guess I gotta just get a GameStop exclusive hat because they don't have really any good choices. I'm gonna get this Transformer hat. This shit's sick. Oh, they don't have it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Son of a bitch. I mean, I could probably just wait and just get a shirt in store when it comes out. All we see is X. Yeah, it's because I'm not shopping on this screen. Because last time I revealed my address. And I'm not doing that again. I could get a Lilo and Stitch hat. That's lame, though. That's lame. I'm just gonna get this shirt shipped to my nearest store. That'll be the move. Because I don't really want to buy a hat. They don't really have any hats that I want. There's like literally, there's one hat that I would want. I wonder if I can just pick them both up at the same time. And not have to... God damn it. GameStop's website sucks, dude. Absolute trash website. Thank you. Thank you for your cooperation. Seen people at 12, damn. They did have shorts, my favorite GameStop memorabilia. I wish they had like freaking More stuff like that. Cordell tries to sound sad about a new GME exclusive hat. Well, no, that's his true love. There's no new hat. There's that shirt. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confused. Did we win the battle? Miss the end? Wait, what battle? Oh no, I lost. I got clapped. I like price action, flat. I mean, good, nice day. Unity CEO steps down. No clue. Buck shirt apparently only available today and tomorrow. Really? So I have to buy it right now? Frickin' Ryan, dude. Ready for year's biggest night in gaming? Or you celebrate the big drop with our exclusive and cozy system release t-shirts available only at GameStop June 4th and 5th. How come it says 6/27 is the release date? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Who's Buck following? GameStop? Oh, nice. So lame. Whatever, I'm just gonna order the shirt. I think they're yeah. Whatever. Did I do large? Okay, cool. That's all we need. A nice large shirt. Nice large Buck shirt. Bro, I'm signed in. What are you smoking, dude? I'm literally signed in already. What are you smoking? Maybe I wasn't. I thought I was. I don't want the GameStop credit card, bro. Stop asking. It says pick up tomorrow. Whatever. I mean, I'll just order it, and if I can get it tomorrow, even better. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Alright. I ordered one. Hopefully I can pick it up today or tomorrow. That'd be sick. That would be sick. I can't even get a Buck shirt and I ain't rocking EB Games wear. Damn. That sucks. Big drop coming on 6/28 or 27. I don't know. Parco Lou. What does Ryan Cohen is cooking even mean? Like, elaborate, bro. Don't just say something like that. Like, Bring value to what you're typing about. Like, just saying Ryan Cohen is cooking means nothing. Like, what do you even mean by that? Let's hope we hold over 30. Who cares? Who cares if it holds 30? You're too focused on short-term price action, bro. You're way too focused on short-term price action. Under 30 is what I'm rooting for. Hope we hold over 0. Theta market. Theta gang. Theta gang. Get XL. Make some room for those gains. Good point. Good point. Bro, we typing at lightning speed. GME spike is to 30 something after close watch. It probably just won't move. What the hell is... Oh, that was weird. Cooking steak and eggs tonight? Damn, that sounds fire. Lots of price action talk, no appreciation for the consolidation. Only on my swing trades long GME, but I swing short term all the time. I mean, still, the stock holding 30 means nothing. You're just gambling. Whether this, just because the stock is above 30 doesn't mean it can't go lower, and it doesn't mean it's not going to go higher. Like, I don't know. But all short-term trading is gambling realistically, so I don't know. I don't know. I swing both ways all the time. I don't know, man. I just can't relate to the people that are so focused on short-term price action. I just can't relate to you guys. Maybe like 8 months ago, maybe I could relate to you guys more, but these days I can't relate. Whether it's at 30, 25, 20, 40, it's all the same shit to me. Really no difference. Here to listen to Corey to stay calm. Today I wait and made another K moonlighting stock. Okay. My buys go further when the stock goes down. My actual friends think I'm nuts because I get excited. My investment's going down in the shortest of short terms. Yeah, it's because people are weird. Like, people can't see the future for some reason. They're like on their phones. Like, I don't know. Eventually we're going to figure out the reason why people are so focused on short-term price action, but I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is it just like, do people not understand that stocks don't only go up? Like, is that the problem? I don't know what the problem is. It just doesn't make sense to me. People like, I've had a conversation with people, bro, like about, like, recently I had a conversation with someone about GameStop, or they texted me about it or something, and they were like worried that it's gonna go, that it was like at $28, $27 like a few weeks ago, and they're like worried to buy it at $30. And it's like, bro, you're putting like $1,000 in the stock. Like, like, if that, you probably aren't even putting $1,000. Like, putting $1,000 at 30, you get 33 shares. $1,000 at 29, you get 34. Oh wow, you get one more share than if you bought at 30. Oh, heaven forbid you buy at 30, or heaven forbid you buy at 30 instead of fucking 29. Oh no, you're missing out on one share. Oh man, one share. Good lord, bro. Good lord. And you guys are worried. You guys have like literally, like a lot of people don't have that much money in this stock and they're worried about like the smallest little fucking incremental price move. And it's so weird to me, bro. Like even if it went down to 25, like what you miss out, or what you miss out on $5 or 5 shares. Oh no. Oh, you miss out on 7 shares. Oh no. Like I don't know. I can't relate. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like a lot of these people who are so worried about getting in this price at this price, they're not even going to put in enough to where it matters. Get rich quick scheme. Something. Short term daily, but long term is the way to go. I waste so much time looking at my phone, I can't focus on my day job. Interesting. Short stocks all the time. SQQ, TQQ all the time when direction is clear, but I trade with a lot of money, so yeah, I like short-term gains on a daily. I mean, when direction is clear, I don't know. Debatable whether that's realistic or not. I buy on the way up and down. If GME popped to 45 tomorrow, I'd still let my weekly buy go through. Nice. See, that's a real investor right there. It's a real investor. And I don't know. Anyone who talks about short-term trading, I just, like, good for you. Like, that's cool. I hope it works out for you, but I can't take many things you guys say seriously because you guys are just gambling and that's it. End of story. Well, you know, if you don't view it that way, that's fine, but anyone here who talks about short-term trading, I mean, you're realistically just talking about gambling and I'm not interested. It doesn't help anyone. Gambling has never benefited anyone besides a very, very, very small percentage of people. And even then, I would argue that getting rich doesn't necessarily benefit you. That one share goes a long way in 20 years. That's debatable, but I mean, sure. If you're worried about missing out on a share, you know, instead of just getting in the stock and waiting, I don't think that's a good way to look at it. I think that's a terrible way to look at it. Actually, you're gonna, instead of buying the stock, instead of buying 30 shares now, you're gonna wait because you want to get one extra share for your purchase. What if that time never comes? I don't know. I don't know if that's a good way to look at it. I don't think that's a good way to look at it. If one share is going to go a long way, I mean, you should be buying as many shares as possible at any price. The price shouldn't matter if that's the view, you know? But that's not most people's view, but yeah. If it went down to 15 tomorrow, I'd add more to my weekly buy. I mean, that's not going to happen, though. If it's going to go to 15, it's going to be 6 months to a year from now. The bet is placed. Everything that happens until I sell is just for the lulz. Yeah, I agree. It's just weird seeing other people's perspectives. Just doesn't make sense. Just doesn't make sense. I think people get too attached to the dollars. Maybe that's the problem. I mean, that's definitely one of the problems. On both ends, yeah. I mean, it's unrealistic that it goes to 40. It's going to be a long time. It's going to be a long time. That's why I don't know. You know, that's the thing that doesn't make sense to me. Because it's going to take a long ass time. Like, why is people. I don't know. That's literally the part that doesn't make sense. Is those both of those scenarios are possible, but it's going to be like 6 months to a year, maybe even longer. So like what happens in between that time just seems kind of irrelevant. And I think a lot of people who talk about buying the dip won't actually do it if it ever happened. Not saying you won't, but for a lot of people, they won't. They will be terrified if this thing actually started to sell off like that. They would be absolutely terrified. Made me think a lot today. I got brain freeze now. Well, exciting stuff. Hopefully you guys get your Nintendo Switches tonight. Is the midnight releases tonight. Maybe I'll go drive by GameStop and see what's up. I don't know. I don't really want a Switch. $100 that goes direct to my Fidelity account too, just in case something drops like crazy. And I want to throw a decent amount into something. I haven't dipped into that cash for months. So that's sick. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. Definitely a good idea. That's why I didn't. I mean, I have a lot of money in GameStop, but I definitely could have put in more. And that's, basically why I didn't, because who knows what's going to happen. Anything's possible. I have enough where I'm satisfied, I guess. But yeah. Am I the only nerd happy about the Switch 2? You're probably the only one who pre-ordered one. Oh man. You're probably the only one who pre-ordered one. Maybe. I bet I don't know. Someone had to have pre-ordered a Switch 2 in here. Someone had to have. Sell it in 10 years, 10x? Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna get one when it's just readily available. If we all get one, let's run some Mario Kart. I'm not getting one. I really don't play video games. Not me. No Switch 2 for Moose, huh? Not me. Can confirm Muma's a nerd. Happy to support my investment. I mean, the Switch 2 is a good buy. I just don't play video games, so. Or else I would have got one. Fucking nerd too. Fall perhaps or from Santa. Fair. As a German, I get sad when I see you guys over there shopping at GameStop. I mean, you shouldn't. It's you can save a lot of money not shopping at GameStop and you can buy more shares. So, I would say that's a huge benefit. I've spent a lot of money at GameStop. I could have just bought more shares. Still play all the Pokemon games. That's fire. I haven't played a Pokemon in a while. I think the last one I played was Pokemon Yellow on a 3DS, I think. Maybe. Well, besides TCG Live, I guess. I don't know if that counts. Really hope they come back someday with an online shop. I don't know if they will. I don't know if the international markets are, I don't think they bring in enough money to make it even worth it. Back they had the promo. Debated it, but I never play my Switch as it, so I couldn't justify upgrading. I thought it also helps my investment if I shop there. I mean, not really. It definitely doesn't. It's cool to support it. I like buying GameStop exclusive merch and stuff, but it doesn't really do anything. Pump for you, spreading the Pokemon vibe. Amen. Yellow, red, blue, and goats are for me. I like yellow. Yellow's sick. Borderlands 4 on Switch 2. Oh, really? That's dope. Played Pokemon RPG on Game Boy, and that's after playing hard games like Final Fantasy is easy. Pokemon RPG? I've never even heard of that. I got like 4 people IRL to trade in these Switches and get Switch 2. Nice. Series X, way too much to get a Switch 2. I got the hoodie, a couple shirts, and teacups, etc. Nice. That's dope. That's way dope. The Fortnite Switch? So I don't really want to trade it in. It's mint. Might be worth something down the road. Interesting. I didn't even know there was a Fortnite Switch. That's cool. Now every week I buy GME. Nice, bro. Let's go. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. What's up, Nancy Kirk? I don't know what you're even saying. Maybe next time you type in the chat, bring some value. Because I don't even know what you're saying or what you're trying to talk about or anything. So next time you type in the chat, say something of relevance and of value. It's very appreciated to the people here. They actually want something to talk about, something relevant. They don't want you to just say something random in the chat that has no meaning behind it. Nobody does. Nobody cares. Literally. So bring some value. It's good for you. It's good for you to bring value to other people. Can I go pick up my thing today? Order status pending. I don't know. DND, what's up? Nancy, are you AI? My girl guy got me the Switch for my birthday and it randomly wound up being the Fortnite edition. We sold the Wildcat skin that it came with for $200. Holy shit. That's insane. I wonder how much that skin's worth now. That's insanity, bro. $200 for a skin? That's wild. I bet Nancy's first language isn't English, nothing wrong with that, but I'm telling you, it seems like the most the weirdos are. Maybe. Like, somebody real. Like, if he's not an AI, somebody in real life, a real life human, had that thought in their brain and they typed it out. Like, isn't that scary, bro? Isn't that scary? Instead of bringing value to the chat, they just had some weird thought and typed it. I don't know. That scares me. Going on in this chat? We're just chilling. About to leave because the market closed a while ago. I can't imagine having kids. I mean, I think if you, I think that would be a complete different scenario. It's growing comes with the territory. That's fair. Still, though, I want to shit on them. Alright, well, you're getting clapped now because you didn't listen. I mean, I get that it comes with the territory. This guy's gotten clapped before. What a weirdo. But, yeah. I don't know. I get that it comes with the territory, but I'm still going to, call those people out. Because I don't, if they're not willing to bring value to the chat, I don't even want them here, so I will call them out. And if they want to continue being trolls and bring no value, I mean, good for them. But the type of people we want here will actually listen and, do what is asked. Look at the majority of people that come in here spouting shit. It seems like their English is super broken. The later it gets, Jeremy. Bro, with all these weirdos, you have a kid, he ain't got a chance to come out normal. I mean, I think that's all on the parenting. I don't know. I don't know if you can blame that on humanity as a whole. Maybe, but I would say it's has a lot to do with parenting. He's been clapped 2 or 3 times since I've been here, and I don't think I've been here for 2 whole weeks. Maybe. I clap a lot of people, though. I forget who's who. I always forget who's who, man. The people who get clapped are just another name in the chat. Like, I don't even really give them much. I give them attention in the moment because it's just in the moment. But other than that, they really don't get any attention. Still got the first skin and glider. That's dope. I love the stream. Appreciate the vibes here. We'll definitely stop by again. All right, Jeremy R. Hope to see you again, bro. God bless. God bless, Jeremy R. Played Fortnite before I had seasons. Same. I played it when it first came out. I was pretty good at that game, actually. Fortnite skin collection looks like a Diddy freak off. What the hell? What the hell? Alright. I think it's time. I think it's time to hit the old dusty trail. I appreciate you guys supporting the stream. God bless you. I was a mod in a channel before, and it was a great feeling. I also would time out regulars for a minute for fun, and they get all up in arms. Oh man, we used to have The chat used to not be as yeah. We've had some anyone who's been here for a few months has seen a lot of change in this chat. We used to have a lot of things. A lot of things. But I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I think the chat got better once I started to get more strict. You know, when I just used to let people say what they want and do whatever, it was a little weird. But as soon as I got more strict, I feel like everything got a little better. But God bless you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Much love. Anyone who got a Switch, congrats. Hopefully it's a good time. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.